Sonic died? Tails is dead! Wait, what? The universe exploded?
It's Omen time.
Yeah, What? Wait, how does this work?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta reset something. Oh, okay, I'm back.
I don't understand, the game won't open.
This Discord page, not the Discord, the Inbuilt page have ads. Still,
The what?
there's the Game Drill page for Omen still have ads. But hey, man.
Bad Sonic game. I'm playing a good Sonic game. It's got guns in it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Straight up.
I'm
I'm
recording.
going to S rank all of the levels. Gonna find all of the presents
I'm recording.
so that way I can get the true ending. Problem is I don't know what the present for this level is.
I'm recording this, by the way.
The presents?
Presents? There are no presents in Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm not playing Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm playing Neon White, the best Sonic game.
No.
What?
Neon White, best Sonic game. Got Game of the Year award by Yatsu Korsha.
I'm recording this, by the way, so, yeah.
Yo, that's cool. Hey, Internet, I don't think Sonic writing is pretty good.
Hello everyone, I have a channel too. I'm working on a video for that one, which will come out in probably whenever I work on it.
Whenever I feel like it.
I love this comment right here. This game was made on hate and pure spite, and it clearly shows with how broken it is with its collision bugs, awful stage design, and haphazard story. Oh man.
Crap, in that instant, that must mean 06 was made with hate and spite.
And man, you would probably have a field day tearing apart this game's story.
Oh, yes. See, like, if I ever do make videos about the story of Sonic, I'd be very excited to cover the stories of like 06 and Shadow and Forces, because those are the ones that people actually agree are bad. Like, I wouldn't have to try, but I'm going to, for the sake of consistency. Because, oh gosh. There's so much to talk about those, but I don't actually know that much about the story for Omens. What is it about?
That is a good question.
Okay, so there's this Metarex guy, because the whole story is based on Sonic X, which that alone presents like 1,000 problems.
They made Sonic X canon?
No, not just that. Yeah, because they're trying to match Sonic X with the main canon.
Yeah, didn't the existence of Sonic X SA2 bring up play out completely differently than the SA2?
Yeah.
Well, not completely differently, but there were some pretty critical differences.
Yeah.
But basically, there's this Metarex that wants to go back in time to his home so he
First Thanksgiving.
get the men.
Okay.
But basically, what you just go back in time to his home or something. I don't know, and then like the Chaos Emeralds break or whatever.
They crash.
They completely shatter.
Yeah, basically it's trying to tell the story of why like the emeralds aren't in colors in Lost World. The thing is though, they didn't need to do that because in colors, why the hell would the Chaos Emeralds be on the random planets? And in Lost World, why would the emeralds be on the lost text?
Well, see, the thing is, the emeralds just show up wherever. So, if they had to...
Well, yeah, they do scatter, but they don't scatter, like, outside of the planet.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I mean, they did show up in colors, but they were still,
Well, they weren't part of the story, so technically...
They weren't part of the canon.
Also, it's funny that they try to address that, but, Frontiers.
Yeah, Frontiers just makes this game completely irrelevant now.
Yeah.
I'm actually something I'm really surprised about with the Mario movie is that like Illumination seems to be like putting a lot of passion into it because
Oh yeah.
because like it seems different from the rest of their movies.
It's definitely their
really-
best. It's definitely their best looking movie right now.
Most definitely.
Illumination about to make a second good movie.
Yep.
That's not Despicable Me.
But they released that new website for Mario Plumbing, and like it's such a good website. I love it.
Them trying to mesh all the stories together is a bit confusing, though. Like,
Yeah, that's the one
Why
part
would
that
you-
I'm worried about.
why would you
Don't-
want to? Is my
Don't
question.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
get-
the,
Like,
You know, whereas like I love all the Sonic stuff, so I want that to be canon. I want all of it to be canon. I'm like, do you really know? I'd say there's a fairly good reason why some of it isn't.
yeah, if everything in Sonic's canon, the universe would explode.
yeah.
Well, I'm one of the guys who make the argument that the universe exploded long before anyone tried mixing the canons.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And then Frontiers simultaneously brought it all together. Almost.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who's like, okay, I'm willing to accept that things like Styx and some of the IDW characters being referenced are simply alternate universe versions of themselves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that's a very common thing to be done in
I'm honestly glad that they put Styx in there, because like now she won't be a waste of a character. There's potential for her to be in future Sonic games.
yeah.
That would be
Actually-
interesting.
I actually find Styx to be kind of funny.
Yeah, I like Styx.
I think
No,
her being a conspiracy theorist would fit really well with the more modern setting of the current games.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's kind of weird that they still call her Styx, because like in Boom, that like the housing and like the world and stuff, it wasn't exactly like completely modern, and like her house was like she used sticks and stuff. I don't know.
How
That's
does
why
this
I'm trying
to-
work?
It's not as bizarre as like Sonic, Cream, and Tails. Her name could just be Styx because I
Yeah.
don't know, she likes sticks.
Oh.
Or maybe it's a reference to the river Styx from Greek mythology.
How does this work? How do I open this? I don't get it.
It is beyond your comprehension. See, This is a subversion on typical gaming tropes where accessing the game is easy, right? Because the game, where accessing the game is difficult, it is therefore a subversion, and any criticism you have about this process is made completely irrelevant.
It's just like The Last Jedi.
Oh my gosh! Did Ryan Johnson invent this download page?
Whoa!
So subversive, so incredible.
I don't understand. How do I open this? I genuinely...
Sonic Omens is the H.P. Lovecraft of the Sonic franchise because you don't understand it. So, are you going to be recording this segment where you're trying to figure out how to install it?
I've been recording the whole time, but I'll probably cut most of this out.
I just want to make sure, because normally instances like this get cut out for the sake of time and entertainment value.
Well,
But I'd like to
no.
think that Steph and I are spicing this up.
Yes, definitely.
I don't get it.
Save this type RAR file. Maybe save it as a different type.
Maybe what?
Because you're saving it as a RAR file.
Well,
And
how do I change it?
Well, go to like I don't know, there's like a little thing you download. I don't know. Do you have like 7-zip or WinRAR or something that needs to open that?
I don't know. I don't have 7-zip.
Well, it's saving as a RAR file, so maybe you'll need like that to see the content. I have no clue.
Why would they do that?
Because they're subversive geniuses.
Man, watching Star Wars Episode 7 with that specific scene of General Hux in German really do hit different.
Do it different, though.
Diese furchterregende Maschine, welche ihr erbaut habt, auf der wir festen Fußes stehen, wird dem Senat ein Ende setzen. Ihrer hochgeschätzten Flotte. Alle übrigen Systeme werden auf die Knie fallen vor der ersten Ordnung und sich an diesen besonderen Tag erinnern, als den letzten Tag der Republik.
Hasta la vista!
Jeez.
Ist ein First Order! Honestly, I want to listen to German dubs of Sonic games now just to see how Eggman sounds.
Oh no.
Thank gosh!
The 06 German dub. Imagine that.
The Eggman announcement in German from SA2.
I think I'm 900! He's Shadow Hedgehog! Is big shit! I am going to Ohio for that one. Not even gonna lie.
We're all going insane. I don't understand why the game wouldn't just be a zip file though. Like, why you gotta complicate things so much?
Because it's just to subvert your expectations.
Oh, sugar. And apparently there's gonna be one more update after this, so that'll be great.
They're going
Yes,
to.
more Omen! More Omen!
Oh man.
I see that Sonic High, I think, downloaded 7-zip.
Yeah, no, I did.
Yeah. Okay, try opening the first Omens download you did.
I deleted them.
Oh.
I'm downloading it again.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry. I didn't realize it was gonna be this complicated, otherwise I would have... To be fair, I probably should have opened the game before I started just to make sure, but... Oh well. Okay. We got the game now.
Yes! 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 Now I can start Omening!
Yes! 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 This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Oh man. Okay, get off the screen. I'm not looking forward to this, but
It's a new day.
let's just hurry up and get this over with.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Episode The Brick.
Let's see if the animations are better at least.
All of this in glorious 380p. At least from my perspective.
I have same, but only mine.
Well, you
Also
guys
find
aren't missing much.
Sonic has an iPhone! Phones in the Sonic game!
Don't
Phones
forget to
in the Sonic universe confirmed?
that post-it note.
Why
Don't
is
forget
there-
to optimize.
Why is there
I'll
just
love
a
the big-
line in the middle of the screen? Why is it glitching like that?
I don't see the line.
Oh, that's probably screen tearing.
Why is the screen tearing though? I don't understand. I don't think
boy,
this is a
they
me.
sure
Sonic was ordering shoes on the internet, so Amazon exists in this universe.
Sonic! There you are, Sonic.
They sure
Have you
Hold
heard
on,
the
hold
news?
on, hold on.
Here,
Wait a second.
listen
wait
to
a
this.
second. Is Dr. Eggman Jeff Bezos?
Also known as Eggman, captured the Chaos Emerald.
That would explain how he gets all of
But
his
at this
money.
time, the emerald was stolen from the New Gaia Temple in the cold ruins.
Okay, nope, the animations are exactly the same. Still as broken as ever.
Well, finally. I thought that he would last
This
at least a
game
month
sure
without his
has
villainous
voice
plans.
acting.
Come on, let's go,
It's
Tails.
funny
I
because
think it's time we made a
I've
visit to our
listened
mustache
to-
friend.
My sensors picked up strange activity
it was
at
like
an
in a
abandoned
public-
Eggman outpost not far from here.
It was like
I thought it was another gun investigation,
I
so I
cannot
didn't
hear
pay
you
much
guys at
attention.
all.
But then I suddenly lost
community
communication
update
with all of the
that
sensors on the
was- it was a
island.
community
I'm
update
sure
that was
Eggman has
done by
something to
the
do with
voice
it.
actor, and he
We
was
should go
doing his normal
investigate
voice,
the old
and he
Eggman
sounded
Tower.
way better.
Come on, Sonic!
It's almost like they directed him to sound kind of stilted. It's weird.
I guess he didn't sound Jason Griffithy enough.
Tails! We must
Okay,
find the
I-
Chaos Emeralds.
I need to turn down the volume because this is.
Yes, Sonic, you are my friend.
After the emerald disappeared sharply, and the locals are facing such an abnormal frost for the first time. Meteorologists explain this phenomenon by a strong anti-cyclone from the west. But is this so?
Strong
Follow the development of events on a
anti-cyclone?
radio station
What's an
of the internet.
anti-cyclone? What is an
Hey,
anti-cyclone?
Tails.
It's like
Have you
a
finished preparing the
cyclone,
hyper
but
tornado?
made by
I
Scourge.
sure could use a nap.
She isn't ready yet. In the meantime,
You know how
I
he
suggest
was
warming up.
anti-Sonic?
The frequent naps
It's like
and chat
that, but
contests have made you gain a
Somehow
few
even
pounds.
more lame.
I could use the cardio.
I'll see what's going on with the sensors up near the cliff. and
More
wait
than
for
that
you at the
cardio line, that
wellspring.
is actually
Hey,
something
Tails,
I've worried about. for quite
try
some
not to
time.
be
How
late.
many calories does Sonic burn?
Still too loud.
I remember they actually had
Interesting.
throwaway lines in. They actually had throwaway lines for information like that in the CW
Oh yeah, this
Flash
is a
show.
tutorial that's a thing. Why is this a thing? This is even worse than... Why do I have to press 2 different buttons for this? What the heck?
Oh, yeah, those things. I haven't played this game, but I have like seen the full game. I've watched like a playthrough of it. Those things pop up a lot of times, so it's probably best to turn off those off in the menu.
Oh, how do I turn it off?
It's in the settings.
I'm trying to... Time... Ah, okay, there we go.
Yeah!
This is some peak gameplay right here.
I really,
That's right.
I really feel like I'm Omen.
Especially with all these 3 frames a second.
Crazy.
Is it really that bad for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of us really care.
It
though.
look, bro, for real. It looks like you're playing on an unoptimized tree game. When I say Dream, I mean the Dream, the game that was made by the same people that did Big Planet.
Unoptimized dream like Minecraft.
Unoptimized Dream. play the speed running music.
You have to find out
No! Ah!
Sonic! I found Dream's mask in an ancient manuscript. Well, what does it say, Tails? It says, the point is... And then he gets shot off screen by a Minecraft arrow.
What?
Cut to Dream. Cut to Dream's Minecraft skin and he bee-hops away.
Okay.
I hate that I have to say. I hate that I had to clarify that. And when I say Dream, I do not, in fact, mean the popular Minecraft YouTuber.
You know what's funny about this game?
What?
Like, in the end, the Master Emerald shatters, and then Knuckles is right there, and he could repair it, but, like, he just doesn't.
Yeah.
Also, Knuckles is literally useless in this game. He does nothing. There's no reason for him to be...
Yeah, there's no reason for him to be... It's literally just to show the Master Emerald getting shattered. That's literally all he's here for.
Whoa! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, it's Godstreak. Okay.
And that's the only line Knuckles says. The storm is coming.
The storm is coming!
The story, like, when the demo came out or whatever, the story felt so disjointed. It just felt like things were happening. Like, oh, here's gun robots. Here's this giant worm. Here's
Every
this
Sonic
jungle.
game ever be like...
Yeah, but at least with this...
It's like, oh, Sonic is in space. Sonic goes super. Giant monster comes out of the earth.
Well, at least it was built up. At least it was connected. This is just kind of like, let's just throw everything into a pot and see what happens.
That's what I want to know.
Huh?
Because, like, it's never established why Sonic is on the space station. At least to my knowledge. We're left to assume that there was an entire adventure that happened off-screen.
Wait, which are you talking about?
We're talking about Sonic Unleashed. It's like it was never established why he was in space. He just sort of was there in order to stop Iggy. It was implied that an entire adventure happened off-screen in order for Unleashed to take place.
Trust me.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
presumably an adventure that would take place during the events of Sonic 06, since that was erased from the timeline.
Well, that was pretty rough.
why is there just a screen tear in the middle of the screen? I don't get it. This is really bugging me. It's like anytime the camera moves in cutscenes, the screen tears.
They might be in trouble.
Got it, Sonic. See you near the tower.
This is really annoying me.
Yeah, I get that.
I will never get over the fact how Bolt heard my Sonic voice and was just like, no, I don't want this voice. It's not what I want. And then the voice actor he picks is just someone trying to impersonate Jason, which is literally what I am.
Feeling good.
That you are Jason?
No, I can impersonate Jason Sonic, but like actually do it good.
Sonic Kai was Jason Griffith the entire time.
Whoa!
Yes, that's the plot twist.
Did you do the condom commercial?
Of course you do that.
I'm so excited for our picnic today.
Yeah, I knew.
Hey, Amy.
I knew.
No, that was today?
Sonic, how can you be such a hero and yet so irresponsible at the same time?
Sorry, Amy. Going through a tunnel. This area's a dead zone.
I like that interaction between Sonic and Amy.
Yeah, that's a charming little interaction. That's pretty good.
Let's do this.
Sonic Omen's good writing?
Understanding basics of character writing? Impossible.
That's literally the only time we'll ever see that in this game.
I don't know. I know little about the game. All I know is the controversy involving some in-game textures that were found.
This is gonna be Egg the Man's first experience with the game.
Well, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I'm like, oh,
well, no, but I mean like first full experience.
Then after that, I never saw it again. I never bothered.
Yeah. Honestly, you weren't missing much, but you're gonna have to suffer through it now.
Well, no. You're the one doing the suffering. For me, it's funny.
Fair enough.
You know, maybe I would have played the game because I love terrible games. They're hilarious. But my laptop is not that good, so it probably would not even run.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't run at all.
Honestly, it's a miracle that he hasn't given it away by now.
14 gigabytes.
I can't believe. At least it's 8 now, but like 14. That's ridiculous.
Give me a few minutes.
Especially considering the actual size of the game. This is only like a 1 hour game. Or like an hour and a half. Oh yeah, this boss.
Oh yeah, didn't they change some bosses in the new update?
Yeah. The Maria boss is apparently turned into a Forces boss now.
There's a Maria boss fight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it just, she goes, Shadow, do it for me, and then he dies instantly.
Something like that.
Like, okay, it's some weird thing where like government bots are like making a projection of Maria or something.
Maria.
I don't know.
I will admit, I do like the lighting. It's a little thing to note.
This is literally just default. This is literally just default Unreal Engine lighting, though. It's really not that special.
Yeah, it ain't special, but it's something. Well, yeah, but lighting's good.
And I see the camera still doesn't lock on to the boss for some reason. So that's nice.
Oh, that's great. They haven't fixed the freaking manual camera. That's fantastic.
Looking a bit rusted around the edges there. Eggman standards have really dropped these days. And
This isn't Sonic Frontiers where it's like a big open world. This is a linear platform.
What? I had a ring! What?
Tails? You obviously pressed something wrong.
Are you joking me? This game is still gonna do nonsense like that?
No. Nah, man, you clearly don't understand. This is peak. This is peak gaming. And this game is not stupid. You're stupid.
Clearly.
This game is peak cinema, peak fiction, peak gaming, and peak...
Naughty Dog's The Last of Us? Nah. 2018 God of War? Nah, fam.
I'm over here.
Sonic Omens. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
We've really peaked as a society in regards to interactive game fiction. There will be, like, in the next God of War game, it's gonna have bog standard lighting, stilted voice acting, gameplay is gonna be gimmicky as all heck. Gosh, what would Kratos sound with Sonic Omens voice directly?
I don't even want to think about it.
Looking a bit rusted around the edges there.
You have to defeat the Egyptian god, boy. As long as we work together, boy. Whenever I speak as Kratos in that voice, I just imagine, you know, it's Source Filmmaker, and the corners of his mouth have been artificially put upwards in order to simulate a smile, so it just looks really unnerving. Yeah, who is that? I'm not good with that.
Well,
What?
Well, it just so happens that Woody Harrelson also voices Jake from Freebird. So
Yo, was Solo's actual origin story?
Bro, I homing attacked the thing and I
to take turkeys off the menu.
Bro, I homing attacked.
blown.
Bro, I homing attacked the thing and it didn't, and I got hit instead. I homing attacked the core and I got
Looks like
hit.
Dr. Eggman abandoned.
That badnik didn't attack us without a reason. Think you can track Eggman's location with this hunk of junk?
I got it.
Does Sonic have slight auto tune?
I have no idea what that was. Literally, like, do it like
Whoa,
at least have some.
What will be too.
Story of
Let's go.
Undertale.
Then that's what we'll be too. Let's go. Then that's what
Don't
we'll.
worry, Frisk. We can defeat Flowey because we are Sonic Hero. Flowey goes into his game files and deletes him.
Sonic, did you manage to contact Knuckles?
Then that's what we'll be too. Let's go.
It must be because of that power
I'm
outburst
gonna
from the Master Emerald.
Say the N-word, Tails.
Look at this.
He better not
Look at
leave
this
the
screenshot
island.
of Tails
Hey,
I
we
got
better
from the
hurry.
cutscene.
Why does he enunciate like that? Jason did not enunciate
Tails
like that
is
at all.
Brian confirmed.
Why does he enunciate like that? Jason never enunciated like that with Sonic. Like he never did it like that. He only enunciated to put emphasis on words, the way you're actually supposed to do it.
Objectively bad voicing.
Every time I see sands, I always think
I could go
sand.
on foot. It's easier anyway. Keep a
Ugh.
lookout for a workaround,
Green
though.
Hill's looking a lot more like
Definitely got
Sands
past the
right about
radars.
now.
The Green Hill's a lot more like sands.
Sonic Forces is a reference to Undertale, not clickbait
Wait,
gone wild.
Six-winded gun have a lab here.
I don't think I was supposed to do that. But sure.
Sonic says that it's targeting him and not Eggman, but like the people literally say that Sonic is going on to unauthorized property. So like, honestly, you're wrong as well.
Okay, sure. I literally pressed the slide button game. Oh my goodness, man. Where do I go now?
See it.
Seriously? What am I supposed to... What? Ugh.
Does Sonic pay his taxes? Game theory, honest. Now, this is contradicted with information given to us in Sonic 4 Episode 2.
What are you
Where it
guys
is
even
revealed
on
in the
about right
secret
now?
passageway under the carnival level. Or was the
signal's
carnival
coming
in
from here.
Episode 1 or something? Whatever.
What are you
No,
guys
it's not
even
on
on
Tax
about?
evasion is not illegal in this universe. It's because there are no taxes. This is clearly on the fault of Sonic 4 because it did not take into consideration this excellent detail in Sonic Triple Trip. What are your thoughts on the concept of
What are you guys even on about at this point?
whether or not Sonic has evaded his taxes?
We're just making up random stuff based on like
Let's keep this going.
everywhere.
And that was probably the last good stage in this game.
Oh boy. Time for the tornado. part.
Oh no, I forgot about that. Oh no. I don't want to do it.
Hey, Tails!
I don't want to do this.
The temple is here. Can you get
I don't want to do
The
it.
valley is really narrow,
Ugh.
but I think I can make it.
Alright, careful,
Wild
buddy.
Ridge.
Uh,
For these levels, if you're playing with a keyboard and mouse, it is far easier than with
yeah, I know.
What are some other funny Sonic facts I can say before I freaking go to bed.
I have to go to bed soon.
Yeah, let's see. What's a funny thing we could say to this Kaya's YouTube audience?
Looks like I can't fly any further.
Don't do school, stay in drugs. Good night, kids.
Genius.
Oh, okay. Okay, guys, face cam's back. So, yeah, I just didn't do it before because I was too lazy to. This is 1 week after the first recording. With that out of the way, let's get our hands dirty once again.
Hello.
Yo. Should we wait for Egg the Man to show up, or should I just start now?
No, let's wait for him. Also, this Shrek game I'm playing is rated T for teen.
Nice.
It's funny.
Yeah, I should plug in my controller. That might help me play the game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly.
Just maybe.
Very likely.
To shoot and keep it back, which means if it's trying to do something like sit on a tower to get a lead, it's going to be much easier to push it away.
Ah, Zach. Okay. Hi, Zach. I'm playing a funny Shrek game.
Players
So
are
you're
more likely
playing
to be
Shrek
aware of
extra large game of the century, right?
What? What? What were you saying?
So you are playing Shrek extra large game of the century, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the GOAT.
Okay, Egg the Man said to just start without him.
Okay.
It's time. It's Obit's time.
So I played through the tornadoes stage because I was not about to sit through that again. So I just decided to finish it, so we're at the boss now.
Alright.
What is
Yay.
that thing chasing us?
I don't want to find out.
Escaping the Gnarl.
Ah! I can't see anything through this sandstorm.
Well, at least it's easier to see things than it was before.
Yeah.
I feel like I can actually hold the boost now. Wow, it actually is a lot easier now. Did they fix the controls for this a little bit?
What?
Like
Omens?
I've been
good?
like I've actually been holding the boost the entire time.
Tails!
Yeah, I've been holding the boost the entire time and nothing's hit me. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, because it's kind of feels a little too easy now. Okay. I think I just... Okay. And I just got stuck under something.
Oh,
There's no checkpoints in this?
What is that thing chasing us?
There's no Are you serious? I have to go through the whole thing
Peak
again.
game design. This is peak game design.
I know, right?
Yeah. This is why I make good games.
Definitely.
It's like bringing back the retro game challenge. No checkpoints, you gotta do it from the beginning.
Yeah. What do I do here? Oh, okay, it was that easy. I died right at the end of that part, wow.
I think the Chaos Emerald is giving this snake energy. Let's try knocking it out of its head, okay?
Voice acting is perfect. I mean, very talented voice actors.
I know, right? Like, literally, okay, I know I've said this before, but I want to have this on video. I was I actually auditioned to be Sonic's voice actor for this game, but like, But then I showed Bolt my voice, and he was just like, no, this is not the type of voice that I'm looking for. Thing is, this person's obviously trying to impersonate or copy Jason, and like, I'm literally a Jason Sonic impressionist, and I'm actually good at it. And if you guys want proof, I'll show you right now. Here's a comparison clip that you'll see.
Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys.
Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys. Bolt heard that and said that my voice wasn't what he was looking for. Like, are you serious, bro?
Yeah, they hired like a shadow voice actor that has clearly a Russian accent. Like, it's not even covered up. It's clearly like audible.
Yeah. I don't know. The choices they made for this game don't make any sense.
Like, I have zero experience in like making games whatsoever, but I think I could have like handled this way better than they did, like, for sure.
Yeah.
Also, do you see how easy it is to dodge this thing?
Oh yeah.
This thing isn't okay. This thing cannot do anything.
As I said before, this is peak game design. It's a really challenging boss fight. Very, very complex patterns and difficult attacks to dodge.
Yep.
This is peak Sonic gameplay.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Oh, man.
Sonic Unleashed 2, am I right?
Just die already. Thank you. Oh, that was the most boring boss fight I've ever played. I don't care what rank I got. This game isn't worth it.
Let's hurry and follow him.
Let's hurry and follow him. Because that's how Jason did the Sonic voice.
Our desires, Thorndyke, turn to ashes. But this chaos, just the first omen.
He said it! He said it! He said Omen!
He said the thing! He said the thing!
Roll credits. I have to say, I like the detail that they added the Egg Moon from Sonic X.
Yeah, but...
That's kind of cool, I guess.
You won't get away, Eggman!
Yeah, I suppose, but...
No,
this shouldn't have taken place in Sonic X in the first place.
Yeah, I don't get why it took place in Sonic X when they're trying to explain why the Chaos Emeralds weren't in the main games.
Yeah.
Which you said before, thanks to Frontiers, this story is just basically useless now.
Yeah. Even without Frontiers, I think it would have been pointless to tell why they're gone, because they're in Lost World and Forces and Colors. Even though they're not in the story, they're still there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute! This story doesn't even make any sense, because Sonic Generations!
Well, no.
Which came out...
Oh yeah, they said this takes place between Unleashed and Colors, right?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, bro. So then how...
That is just...
They
What
didn't
the
even
hell?
put it in the right place in the timeline.
Can you find where the Emerald signal is coming from?
I'm now tracking the signal, Sonic!
What the hell?
Oh man. They couldn't do anything right with this game. I keep thinking I'm playing Frontiers now. I keep pressing the square button to homing attack. I'm too used to Frontiers control.
I will say that was a really smart idea to put the homing attack onto
its own button. Yeah.
Yeah, because it makes platforming much easier.
Yeah, definitely. I like that. Why is this slide so slow, man? Okay, the slide animation didn't even play that time. Nice. Okay, it's still hard to see things in this stage. Ugh.
It's me!
Egg the Man is finally here.
The best He-Man character!
Oh man.
That's a 380p Sonic Omens gameplay.
Feeling good.
Oh, look at the glorious 2 frames per second.
It's still 2 frames a second for you, huh?
Yes. Like you were just on the loop-de-loop a second or like half a second ago, and then you were on the rails. I have no idea what's going on.
This is White Jungle.
Why can't it be Black Jungle? I see what you're doing there, creators. Don't fool me.
Racist.
Exactly. Racist, sexist, homophobic. They don't like Jews. This is proof because they named it White Jungle.
Here we go.
The man, you're finally here.
I am here.
Yes.
Oh no!
Inside the tree.
I forgot about this stage.
Yay, Tree Palace!
I can't fly up there.
This stage sucks.
Don't worry, Tails. I'll find the emerald before these badniks.
Is there a
Oh,
single
great.
stage in this game
Water.
that doesn't?
Lovely.
Huh?
Is there a single stage in this game that doesn't suck? Because I haven't played it, so I wouldn't know.
The first and second stage are pretty good. Area 99 is fine. But yeah, everything else just ranges from okay to absolutely terrible. This being one of those stages.
But yeah, don't freak out, YouTube audience. I only like dogging on Omens because of the meme. I don't have any ill will towards the game or the developers. I just think it's funny.
He hasn't played the game, so he has no reason to hate it.
Yeah, I have no valid opinions on it. I didn't watch a 12-hour video by some angry guy.
An angry video game nerd.
Pop this piece of crap in. What do you get?
What the heck? What the heck? Okay, that was a thing that happened.
Whoa! That was a close one.
No, it wasn't, Sonic. Stop trying to make everything dramatic.
That was a close one.
Let's go.
Well, like he jumped over like a 2-foot gap.
Not even jumping, he light speed dashed. What, bro?
Feeling good.
Ugh. Stop saying that when boosting, man. Bro, this is absolutely...
Check this out.
Ugh.
You gotta know though, you gotta know how he's feeling. You have to know.
Huh?
Feeling good.
He has to feel...
I bet that's what Brian said. I bet that's what Brian said. Feeling good.
Oh god.
No, man. Oh.
And he also said, blast off.
The only reason I was able to get through that stage so fast was because I played it before. The first time I played the stage on Update 2, it took me like a whole hour to beat it because there was no direction as to where I was supposed to go. The only reason I was able to finish it so fast was because I played it already.
Oh no, Sonic's greatest weakness, water.
Tails, get over here.
Oh wow, that's a cool camera angle. Okay, that's actually good that they did that. That, however, is not good. What even hit? Why did that? Ugh. Okay.
You know, I think this could have been a really cool stage and spectacle, but I think it needed to be more of a stage and a bit long.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because like as it stands now, that level is kind of just fine.
Uh-huh. Why are there spikes here? Ugh.
Let's do this.
Just get through this stage. I don't want to spend longer here than I need to. I'm just rushing it. Ugh. Oh my... Bro, Sonic is so slippery. Why does that have collision on it? Thank you. My goodness. I was... That's so short, man. Less than a minute. Wow.
It's a Sonic Forces stage.
Wow, yeah, it's a Forces stage.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, it is a Forces stage. You hold the boost button and the stage only lasts for like a minute.
Ah! My scream is better. Is that the ultimate life form?
Oh,
the ultimate rotten accent.
Black hedgehog again, of all places.
Oh yeah, here I want to talk about something here. Here the story just completely switches rails over to switches lanes just over to Shadow. And then like the story backtracks all the way like Shadow's view, and it like ruins with the pacing.
Yeah. It's weird pacing from here on out.
Yeah.
What the heck happened to the sound just now?
I'm eating raw bell peppers, just for your information.
Nice. And now we are in the past, apparently, with Shadow.
Why, though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They wanted to
What
shoot...
information do we garner from the past that adds to this experience? I'm
just how Shadow got to White Jungle, apparently.
There's like a scene where like gun agents are like, oh, the balance of chaos is like upset.
Yeah, balance of chaos, I think they said.
Yeah. Sonic can't cope with the amount of protection.
Here, I'll tell you how Shadow, how they could have done saying Shadow got to White Jungle. Black screen, Shadow got to White Jungle.
Just go the Sonic Forces route.
Yeah, it's in this instance where that would actually be better. At least from a narrative perspective. I get if they just wanted to jump into the past to have the aesthetics of the stage.
How do I aim again?
Or even better, you even better, intercut with Sonic and Shadow. There you go. You can intercut with Sonic. You play one stage of Sonic and then you switch to Shadow, and then you do his stuff.
No. Wait.
You go back.
No, guys, seriously, how do I aim?
Oh,
I don't know.
Erumacro.
Don't you like clicking the analog stick?
I clicked the analog stick, nothing happened. Wait. Camera, zoom states. Wait. How do I aim? I have to press square to aim. Okay. No, I don't want generations.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Freaking yesterday was Sonic Pinball Party. That was
the best Sonic game.
What? And now the camera's busted. It's so close to Shadow now.
Nah, who am I kidding?
Okay, there we go.
Obviously, Sonic Spitballs.
Oh yeah, he's very well known for these controls.
Shadow, when he puts Shadow, it's on the screen.
What the heck? What? Why doesn't the spring just take you to the... I'm at the very beginning. Are you serious? Why doesn't the spring just take you there? Why do I need to jump every time? Set your spring power properly. Like, my goodness. I shouldn't have to manually jump when I'm hitting a spring.
Goofy ass springs and distances.
Lagging so much on my end. I can't even tell what's happening.
Same for all of us.
Yeah, honestly, you don't need to know what's happening. Why isn't this... Oh, okay. I don't get a checkpoint, but it saves all the stuff that I did because that's how it works.
I will say that initially, like before the whole before people got more into the development behind the scenes of this game, like back in 2021, I think, when people complained about this game getting donations from users from Patreon. I initially was like, why are you guys complaining about that? People were saying that this game is profiting off of Sega's IP.
Well, yeah, because they were. They literally had goals on their Patreon, like, when we hit this amount of time, we'll make the next episode. When we hit this amount of money, we'll make the next episode. That's what they did.
I get that as being kind of... That is very much...
I was like...
Would that same logic not also apply to... what is it? Would that not also apply to commissions for Sonic pieces of art?
Just like that.
Well, no, because you're at... well, I mean...
because,
I don't
like,
know.
you're gonna... People are making money with Sonic. Artists are making money with Sonic. Okay, I thought that they were just gonna, like, just use that money to continue the development, because obviously development of these games are not free, and especially when you're gonna hire people to do some voice acting.
I mean, people have done voice acting for fan games for free. You just have
it's like Chakra. It's like Chakra X when he needed the money to make his Wrath of Nazon animation, because he needed the money, and I know that he recently gave up and he was gonna get bored out or something.
Yeah.
Or though he had a Patreon as well.
Well, yeah, but the Patreon was to support his own stuff.
Money for his project.
The Patreon was for his own stuff, though, wasn't it? Like, you get access to his own original stuff, not the Sonic stuff. He didn't lock the Sonic stuff behind the paywall.
What is it? And I get, like, for games, or for fan games, it's a lot easier to get upset because it's much more elaborate, and Sonic is a game franchise first and foremost, but it's still multimedia. There are still multiple elements that they...
It's funny to hear that because Ellen Smart just sort of first of all, Sonic is a game franchise.
So then what about the comics, or the TV shows, or the
it's
merchandising?
A franchise.
And I get it. It's primarily a game franchise, but that does not mean that the other pieces of media that Sega profits off of directly doesn't exist.
Besides, if Sonic Omens was such a big threat to their finance, wouldn't they do something about it? Can we just take this down? Or...
I think the issue a lot of people were facing was because people were making money off of it. People were afraid that it meant Sega was gonna just completely get rid of fan games to be.
Yeah, I remember that too.
That's the thing, though. I mean, like there are other things that make money off of Sonic 2, and yet I have not seen much say about those as much as I see with Omens. It's mostly just their fear monger, I believe.
Oh, Daviron's here. Hello.
Holy crap!
We got a whole party.
I don't necessarily agree with their
It's Sonic.
It's Sonic
I don't
Omens.
necessarily agree with their stances on it's such a major threat to Sega because it's profiting off of Sonic when there are other
Oh my
things
god.
that-
You know, I literally laughed when this cutscene came up the first time I played the game.
The voice acting in this scene is so bad.
Did they
What's
use?
acting in
Hold
general?
on, did they use human models from Half-Life 2? Their silhouettes kind of reminded me of the civilian rebels from Half-Life 2.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
oh,
not
yeah,
this
by-
episode.
Oh yeah, by the way, from this point forward, I have not played the game, so this is all new to me.
It's a new territory.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
I hear this stage
This is where it
actually
gets bad.
Oh yeah, I hear
No.
this stage is actually pretty bad. This one
It
that
is.
we're going
and
to.
then the boss fight afterwards is awful.
You know, I kind of question why Shadow rides a motorcycle when you can just run. Also, I
because
rarely.
they need a reference to Shadow the Hedgehog.
Also, why is
Aren't those
that?
aren't those egg pawns like straight from Infinity Engine or Velocity?
Oh yeah, no, the egg pawns are from Infinity Plus.
I can't even.
They took enemies from Infinity Plus.
Why did you leave immediately? You could have come
I can't even see what's happening. I'm only getting like 1 frame per 3 seconds. That's how bad it is.
Oh my gosh!
Don't worry, you'll see them.
Rouge, the bad reference!
Is there any information?
Snap when he sees Rouge the Bat.
Don't worry, you'll get a better view. You'll get
If
a.
I remember it correctly, Rouge's
Apparently, Miss
nose
Jones were out
was
of contact for
incredibly
way too
bright.
long and started
Did they
causing
change?
havoc.
Wait, they changed the Rouge voice actor.
Shadow?
No, it's the same voice actor.
That's the same one.
Yeah, it's the
Did
same
they do
one.
retakes?
I think
That
they
sounds
did
different.
a few. I think
I'm
they
gonna
did
lie,
a few.
when I first heard Shadow's voice, kind of just weirded me with.
Why does he have a Russian accent?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He has an accent.
Absolutely. Oh, there it is. Moldy Jungle. This stage is garbage.
I can't even.
That's just your
really
opinion.
enjoy this as much because of how laggy
The jungle
this
is
is.
so long.
You guys don't understand the artistry of Sonic Omens. It seeks to divide the canon into a cohesive story
Sonic X was
Actually-
already so
actually,
mid. Why would you want to bring it back?
Huh?
Sonic X was already mid. Why would they bring it back?
Sonic X was good though.
Eh.
I ain't touching this
Boom is way
conversation.
better.
It was alright. It's not the greatest. It's sometimes a hit or miss for some of the characters in the show, but
Well, I mean that's just TV shows in general.
Sonic Boom is better.
well, I mean, even in the Japanese version, I can see some. I have my own issues with Sonic X, but I don't hate it.
Wow, I literally did not hit any of those enemies there.
But this is the level where they make you do slow platforming for the first time.
Also, Egg the Man. Earlier, me and Sonic were discussing the emeralds breaking apart and how like.
Oh yeah,
Frontiers
Chris
do that.
Thorndyke is also.
But like, just thinking about, but the story would have just been a flop from the start, because in Generations they use the emeralds.
Also, the Dark Oak is.
But yeah, they did use the Emerald Gem, so this because this is set right after Unleashed, right?
Yeah, they said
in
they.
between colors.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this.
That's
Also,
so this story was
simultaneously,
doomed from the start.
Sonic X because
Yeah. Why did they? I don't understand why they went. Why they did that.
Because we need to appease as many Sonic fans as possible.
Yeah. Because everyone loves
And
Sonic
in the process,
X.
they appease none of them.
Yeah.
they tried to be
All
based,
again.
but they were only cringe.
You know the guy that they were complaining about JOH came after people who were complaining about it?
What?
Yeah, he came after me.
Wait, who?
Complaining about
JOH. One of the
Oh,
people who
Joe.
worked on Omen. Yeah, he
Oh.
blocked me.
Nice.
it.
Good, keep it that way. Okay, I just went in a circle. Where am I going?
This is the worst.
What the heck was that?
Actually,
Where
I think
go?
I do remember. I think I do remember that in this game, Tails is no longer afraid of lightning.
I guess. Character development.
Oh my gosh,
Something, I guess.
such amazing character development.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, by the way.
Well, I guess they were talking
I
about
remember
Tails
there
not
was like a
being afraid of
cutscene
lightning.
where Sonic and Tails were heading into like a thunderstorm. Tails was not even afraid of lightning.
Oh shoot, melee top 8. Like, level up X was starting. Alright, I got it.
Oh, you gotta go.
Ugh. Why is this stage's pacing? Why is this stage's pacing so different than the other stages? What the heck?
Because you are cringe.
This is the absolute worst. I can't even enjoy. I can't even like. I can really see what's happening. It just keeps on lagging.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. You'll see it properly in the video.
Yeah, we're just here to provide excellent content.
Yeah, I don't even.
Well, that means I'm in the video.
I don't even care that I can't see the footage. Or the stream.
I'm not even watching half the time. I'm playing the game where I got an explosive buzzsaw spitting minigun.
Yeah, that's me right now. This game is testing my patience.
No, like in the subtitles it said UA testing my patience.
I remember there was this
Wait,
one.
what?
Testing my patience, boy.
UA testing my patience. Okay.
Yeah, that's how
It really tests your patience with.
Where do I
it really tests
go?
your patience with this one level.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know.
What?
Also, it was pretty confusing.
It's all
where you are,
and die.
where you were supposed to be heading when you were flying with Tails, getting out of the cave.
What? Where do I go? What the heck? That's in such an awkward place. How am I supposed to know to go up here?
It's not possible.
Okay. Good game design, good level design.
What's that?
Stay on the platform, Shadow. Oh my goodness. Okay, get me out of this stage already. What?
I got.
What was that?
Why are there...
Theme song.
Do you have an answer for it?
No.
You approaching me?
Why? Also, why the JoJo reference?
Wait, what? There was a JoJo reference?
He said, huh? You're approaching me? Why the JoJo?
Oh my god, JoJo Lens reference.
I actually like the Japanese
understand. This game has to be cool
version
and
of
hip.
how
It has to
Sonic
have a
and
cool
Shadow
JoJo.
said God's control, which was Tao's control.
How do you do, my fellow kids?
Tao's.
Controller.
It's kind of funny when Sonic, like, when Japanese Sonic speaks English.
Hey
Just the way
guys,
I would pronounce the
Maturo
words.
Taterose.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
That just sounds like.
I am going to
Mario-
get sent to
That just
Twitter
sounds
land
like Sonic has become Italian.
That was tight.
Actually, I don't know if Twitter's as bad or worse as it was.
Still has the obvious fake coughing. Nice job. Oh man.
The presence of an emerald inside his temple. Doctor has
Yeah, this voice of Shadow is just weird.
Doctor has beaten us to it. Not the doctor has beaten us to it.
It's like a
Doctor.
British person with hospital.
This is so grammatical.
He went to
error.
hospital.
Minor spelling mistake.
Well, at least your schools don't look like firing range.
Here we go. This boss.
Plus Dead Queen. Plus no dead folks.
It's an epic
Also,
boss.
what was Shadow even taxed to do from the people we had just met?
You got a juju on that beat, Shadow. Understood.
Why am I not surprised?
It's the gritty.
Wait.
If the world decides to make itself my enemy, then I will continue to
What?
fight.
What hit me?
like I
Nothing.
always
What is
have.
hitting me? What the? What is
Oh
hitting
wait, no,
me
that's
right
an actually
now?
cool line.
It is.
What? What hit me?
Like, for all of the smack I will talk about Sonic and story and characterization, that is a legitimately good line and is indicative of the values the character has learned along the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Very true.
Sonic has good bits in it. I will not lie. I will not
Actually,
say,
you know
like,
what,
Sonic
when you
was
think
never
about
good.
it,
Sonic had
Yeah.
nothing good in it ever.
Oh my goodness,
Sonic
man.
was never good. He had a rough transition into existence.
He had a rough transition
Yeah,
into
just-
existence.
I don't agree with a lot of the
Sonic has a rough transition to
claims
existing.
fans make about some of the things they say are good in Sonic. I mean, it's fine. It's alright.
Yeah.
There's a conversation to be had, and I don't want to push people away by saying, well, it's bad.
What even hit me? Why am I getting
wanna be
hit
like-
by nothing right now?
I want to, if for the parts that I say are bad, I want to give reasoning and evidence. I want to cite my sources.
Oh my
And if I happen to
goodness,
get
man.
evidence wrong, or if my logic is faulty, then please tell me. I want to use that as an opportunity to grow and evolve as a person, as a critic, someone who can analyze stuff through a lens.
There are only a few people that are so mindless that no matter how much evidence you provide, they'll still stick their belief.
And yeah, it's like, especially when it comes to gameplay, if I claim that an element of the game is bad, I cite reasons based on what I consider to be an objective lens. Or what I consider to be
What is hitting
what I
me?
consider to make objectively good games, which is to introduce mechanics and provide reasons for said mechanics. And if people are like, well, I don't think that makes it bad because I still enjoyed it. You know what? Yeah, you're right. It's a fair thing to say.
Once again, we're having this like really nice conversation, and then Sonic Guy is just in the background getting mad at the game.
I'm literally getting hit by nothing throughout this. I've been getting hit by nothing throughout this entire fight, and it's cost me.
I can't even see what's happening.
Skill issue. You should know to recognize when nothing's about to hit you. That's what I do all the time. That's why I live in constant fear.
I'm just seeing images like a PowerPoint presentation.
Trust me, you're not missing much. I'm literally just getting hit and dying.
Honestly, the whole moldy jungle area kind of feels like a Mario and Luigi type of setting. Like something that would be in a Mario and Luigi game.
Oh my god, bro!
Just hit it pretty.
Yes, thank you for dying.
I think my favorite meme to come out of Frontiers has to be the Titan going, California girl, wherever get
Also, why is it that supersonic?
There's more?
Like, when you collect the Chaos
There's
Emeralds
more?
for the
Are you
first Titan, like
serious?
you find the last one on Giganto, and once he collected all the emeralds, he turns super, but then goes in front of Giganto to announce his presence.
Oh, Sonic's just that honorable, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a fair fight.
I guess, but like, you would have,
bro.
It would have been more efficient if he saved time for himself and get a sneak attack on him.
Oh yeah.
He's like, bro. He just thought was from the help of the Flickies, which it pretty much says.
Come on, finish it. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that fight was infuriating, man.
I feel like he has shown his. It's a mini. It's a mini.
Here doesn't Shadow
It's a
take off
mini
his
series, so I don't know if
for
it's.
no
I don't think
reason?
it's meant to be taken that seriously.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just take off his inhibitor rings to begin with. It's like he was just like, this has gone on long enough, time to end it. Why did you wait until after a few more hits to take them off and finish him?
For dramatic effect.
Yeah.
No, to make the boss last longer.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of which, did Shadow ever need to just run to get to a destination? He could have just teleported there.
Yeah, that is.
Eggman stole the emeralds.
We gotta pay attention to
Like,
this.
he didn't have to spend minutes of
Okay, guys, stop.
What was that all
We
about?
gotta watch this awesome cutscene.
In one frame per second.
It was something else.
You can still hear the audio. So it works.
Yeah, okay, shh.
Wake up, buddy. This is no time to nap.
Still putting your friends in danger. Because you can't do it alone.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to explain your character arc.
So that's what's been going on.
What do you mean he's even managed to get on Gun's bad side? What was the entirety of Sonic Adventure 2 or Shadow?
However, the situation
It's like during those times, like, yeah. He only stole one of our most valuable assets. It's whatever.
Let me explain to you everything.
Not so fast. Leave Eggman to me. I still owe him a butt kicking for what happened on the island.
Remind me, wasn't it you and your friend that stopped Eggman when you could not?
What are they referring to here, by the way? Like, I don't understand what they're...
I don't understand the story that much.
Was there like a whole part of this? Was there like a whole part of the story that they didn't talk about or they didn't input in the game? Like, what's the island they're talking about?
I'm seeing this one frame where Shadow does not have any pupils. Just wide eyes.
Yeah, I took a screenshot of that. I'm sending it in the.
I can't even see what's happening. It's incredible.
I'm sending it in the chat.
I know it's said it, but goddamn.
Incredible writing.
Foolishness.
What did Shadow even do with that? He didn't even hit the tornado. He just threw the Chaos Spear in a bunch of smoke.
Even I can't notice that.
I didn't eat this fat
Guys, look, it's Radical Train.
I couldn't tell. You know what? You have to explain to me everything because of how laggy my screen is.
Just watch my video when
never
it's out.
would I have thought that I needed an explanation from someone.
Just watch my video when it comes
Shadow
out.
hitting with that blood just to be funny. But now I have an actual question. Since Shadow is the ultimate life form, can he get high or drunk?
What?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Because, like, this was actually something they bothered to explain in Captain America. That, because of the super soldier serum, he couldn't get drunk. His body was just so good at rejecting. And I'm like, oh, that's a neat little detail. It's not plot critical to any of the movies, but it's a nice, logical progression of what the super soldier serum actually does for him. So now I have to wonder, how would things like knockout gas or hallucinogenics affect Shadow? Since his biology is supposedly superior to that of a normal hedgehog, would that would he just be immune?
That was the biggest clutch moment ever. Where do I go? What?
A pretty good question that has not been explored.
I almost did.
I wonder if Hayes would be immune to those kinds of effects.
That's a neat thing to talk about.
Yeah, specific details are interesting to go over, even though it may not matter as much, but still, it's pretty. I mean, when it comes to Sonic discussions, we've been pretty much talking about the same thing over and over again. The first time, so why not bring something new to the table?
Yeah.
Even if that something may not be as important.
Does Rouge the Bat have childbearing hips?
I did read this one fanfic where Knuckles where Knuckles kidnapped Shadow and Rouge's kid.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh.
He had Silver and Omega, I think.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
They had 3 kids, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and like they were hybrid or whatever, and they made the mistake of saying that Shadow's power came from his inhibitor rings, which he gave to his kid, and the kid used it to kill Knuckles, I think.
What?
Yeah.
And didn't Rouge die in the end?
Oh god.
What kind of
Spoilers for
fanfiction is
this
this?
fanfiction that came out like 10 years ago.
Spoilers for 10-year-old fanfiction.
Spoilers.
It's never too late to spoil things if one has not seen it.
Yeah, it's one of the best fanfictions ever. Right up there with My Immortal.
Nah, man, there's other fanfictions I've read with like Amy turning goth for Sonic.
Oh, did you find out about that from Dylan Thomas?
Oh yes, I did.
That's how I found out some of them.
911 tribute. What else? Tails is gay.
Freaking 911
Tails and Cream, but terribly written by the author who couldn't spell she correctly.
How have we gone?
What else? Sure the Hedgehog.
Okay, alright, so let me
Don't tell-
backtrack for those. Let me backtrack to make sure everyone understands what's going on. So, Shadow threw a Chaos Spear in the cutscene. He threw a Chaos Spear near the tornado to charge it up, I think. And then a bunch of smoke appeared, and that gave me the idea to be like, hey, what if Shadow hit a blunt? I'm about to hit the ultimate blunt. And then my mind went over to, wait a second, since Shadow is the ultimate life form, would he actually be affected by things like drugs or alcohol? And you know, we started talking about that for a little bit, and then erumacro. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. He was like, yeah, you know, that's actually an interesting topic of discussion that we didn't, that hasn't really been talked about with Shadow's physiology. He's like, yeah, let's bring something fresh to discussion discourse. And then I remembered something that I said forever ago, where I'm like, what if does Rouge the Bat have childbearing hips? and then erumacro said, you know, I read this one fan fiction where Knuckles stole Shadow and Rouge's kid. And then we just went down this rabbit hole about fanfictions.
There's also one fanfiction about Silver turning into a turkey.
I remember that one too!
What are
There's
these
one about
fanfictions, man?
There's one about. What else can I think of?
Why does that run me right into a flame? Are you serious?
There's also one fanfiction about. Okay, it's called "Don't Tell Mama." Do you know what that is about?
Yeah, for the sake of Sonic Kai's monetization, let's not talk about that.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you for caring about my career as a YouTuber.
You are very welcome, my good sir. For those of you interested and who don't know what that is, don't. Just stay far, far away.
There's one.
Ah, yes, 3D movement on a 2D plane. I love it.
There's one fanfiction about Amy.
Wait a second. What were you in reference to?
There was like a fanfiction where Amy joins GUN because Sonic kicked her off of his group or something like that.
I don't think I heard about that. That honestly, that sounds like it has some potential. You know?
There was also this. I can't even remember exactly what this one's about, but some sort of other female hedgehog where she helped out Amy or something like that.
Another female hedgehog.
There's also this one fanfiction about it's a self-insert where this girl ends up being Sonic, but female.
Yeah, and she goes to the Sonic X world.
Yes.
And you know, Shadow falls in love with her because of course he does.
Get me off.
I don't know if you heard about this one, but there's one about. Should I even say? Well, for Sonic like monetization, I don't know.
Please, if you're DM it to me, and we'll see.
Okay. Let me.
Speaking of photos or whatever, I posted that picture of Isla's shadow in the chat.
Yeah, I'll add it to the video and show it.
Actually, you know what?
They probably would have already seen it in the video at this
point. You know what? Now that
bro, I'm like so scared to boost in this stage now. I'm afraid something's gonna like pop up and kill me.
Well, you see, that's why the game is great, because it's a subversion of the boost formula.
Oh my gosh! It's Star Wars The Last Jedi moment!
Oh! The Last Jedi fans when something completely illogical happens. It's subversive! Oh!
It's subversive.
Bro, why is this
not
a thing?
Not ducking on you.
Bro, this is literally a hero stage. Wait a second, guys. This is literally a hero stage.
It's just again, I dog on it.
It was mid.
But no, think about it. It has repeated assets. You have this forced combat section. It's literally heroes.
Except worse, because you can't even level up.
Yeah. Also, you have not as good control.
I could say the same thing about IDW's Sonic Metal Sonic art, where Sonic Heroes as well.
Okay,
Sonic
where do I go? Okay, good.
Saucy.
Oh, get me out of here.
Shash.
What? Where do I?
Shash.
Oh yeah, there's some epic cocktails graffiti here.
Ah, for real? For real?
What the heck is this? What is that?
Egg the Man.
Oh, it is wretched and foul beyond comprehension.
There was also one fanfiction where, now I'm not sure which is safe to save for.
Why is this a thing in the game? Why do we have this slow...
if you have to think about it, don't.
Why do we have this slow chaos dash section?
Let me answer you, because I don't think it's that safe.
Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now, bro?
Wait,
I have
you mean
energy.
SNT?
I have to do all that. Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Were you in reference to SNT? Because yeah, we can say that. That's actually an all right one. Or
that's an act.
Not it itself isn't all right, but the creator's attitude about it is pretty funny, and I very much respect her for capitalizing on the self-insert OC she created. Because like she recognized that it's kind of silly and goofy, and then she started.
Are you kidding me?
I have a lot of respect for that.
Oh, hello, Sonic.
Oh yeah, this part with the crushing blocks. So
why is this a thing in the game?
Because it's great.
No, it's not. It's not great in the slightest.
Yeah, Omen's really like spamming those Eggman springs everywhere.
Omen's fans went in the spring.
Are you kidding me? That's a thing now too? Yeah, no, this is literally a hero stage, like straight up. Just get me out of this stage, please. This is awful. Seriously. What the heck? Bro, why are they so close together?
What the heck, Mari?
Why are they so close together? Are you... I'm all the... Bro, I hate this stage.
My question is, what the heck is that boss at the end of Sonic Campaign in SA1 called? I always forget.
Egg Viper?
No, that's 06. It's Egg Viper. Egg Viper.
Egg Viper. I knew it ended with.
I always forget the name of that one.
Is that it? Is that the end of the stage? Please tell me that's the end of the stage.
So I've sent a DM through the
Yes, thank you.
So I don't know if I can say it aloud.
Yeah, hold on. I am unlocking reduced cooldown for my dash in the skill tree.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible. That stage was awful. The stages are just getting worse now. What the heck? Ugh, Maria, what happened to you?
Oh,
what is that face?
Oh,
Amy decided to... What? I don't remember that one.
You don't, like... Should I say it here?
I mean, I guess we could reference the death thing, but...
He must be desperate.
Yeah, basically there was a fan fiction where Sally Acorn just straight up died, and Amy got with Sonic and they kissed over Sally's grave.
What?
Yeah, there was a fanfic where, yeah, she gave birth to a child and they both died, and Sonic and his friends kept on crying, and the rest of the novel was mourning for her death, and then Amy decided, I guess Amy just decided that it was the right time to get with Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh no, guys! This time it's different. Eggman's gonna get serious. This time it's different.
Time for a change of pace.
I don't think it's been like a whole day since they've met, since they first met, and then like. Yes.
Wow, he said Robotnik.
For as much flack as I could give this story, I have to give them some respect. This may very well be one of the first or only times that Eggman has used some of the Chaos Emeralds to power a device instead of all of it.
Oh my goodness, bro! What is
that is actually interesting, because for the longest time we've seen Sonic just wait to collect the emeralds to fight off his big gigantic boss at the end, when he did not use the emeralds he already had to his advantage.
Yeah, you'd think that there would be some, or they would try to be somewhat conservative. Like, imagine if they tried to use only 6 of the emeralds, if
like
whatever
Chaos,
could be accomplished with it. Because it's assumedly, or it is an unspoken rule, that when all 7 are used, then they scatter for the next game. So,
even with Chaos, every time you give him a new emerald, you'll get a new form.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And also the emeralds didn't scatter when Chaos used all 7.
Also, what happened to... Also,
What they did scatter though, because the characters had to find them all again.
But wait, did they?
Yeah, in
Adventure,
Adventure,
I found them in the middle of a cutscene.
Yeah,
I may be wrong about this.
No, they did. But they all joined together, which hints that they had to go hunt for them.
But it was just in the middle of the cutscene?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so yeah, they did scatter, but man, who knows how many people died during that time while they were looking for the emeralds.
Well, it would probably set a big dash that we're gonna be if the game took things a bit more realistic.
Hello? Don't go that way.
Also,
Let's go.
Whoa! What? Are you kidding me?
Let's go!
I have to start from the beginning?
Yay!
How do I... Oh my goodness, man. I'm really starting to notice an absence of fun here.
Oh, really?
As we all know, fun can be objectively fun.
So, what happened to emeralds being locked away in special stages?
Yeah, that is something that is kind of inconsistent. I guess you could make the argument that maybe someone else found them and then brought them out of the special stage.
The emeralds were... You know, at least with Chaos Emeralds in the classic games, they were locked away in a special place, but in like the modern games, they're left out in the open.
Wasn't the explanation for SA2 that Shadow found one in a bank? Or was that SA1?
That was
Chaos.
SA2 was found on.
SA2 was found in a bank. It makes me wonder about like what are the legal, what are the laws revolving around the emerald? Are they like free game, or are there wars going on to try and find them?
The emeralds are not even hidden well. They're left out in the open.
Yeah, freaking, and I know this isn't in the game, but in Sonic Prime, Shadow just finds one out in the open.
I have yet to see Prime still, so
Yeah,
I
same.
am basically. I
Yeah.
don't have Netflix at the moment.
It's, it ain't good.
Really?
I can imagine. I'm not surprised to hear that.
Yeah. Like, animation's alright, and people have been saying that, like, the biggest problem is also animation. I'm like, no,
seriously?
there are some logical inconsistencies. Like, for example, in the very beginning, Eggman needs to get inside of this mountain chamber. How he figures out about it, or how he knows it exists, is never explained. And the way he does this is that he has Sonic kick him at the bottom of the mountain, which causes an earthquake, which makes a crack, which opens up the chamber, which is at the top of the mountain. Yeah, that is a thing that happens.
Single kick was able
Seriously?
to.
I have one more hit! Bro, they're really trying to drag on the fight like this.
Yeah,
oh my
and
goodness,
like
now he's throwing
they
everything.
explain it that Eggman had a velocity accelerator, whatever that means.
And what the heck?
Did Eggman trick Sonic to was Eggman in
Yeah,
the way
he
for
tricked
Sonic
Sonic into kicking him at the base and then combined the power of the velocity accelerator.
That was
in
like
order
a sneak
to-
move from him. It was a sneaking move.
Yeah, and like,
Come on,
wait a
come on,
second.
come on,
And again,
come
how
on.
did Eggman
Thank
figure
you.
out about that place even existing? Where did
Oh,
and how did Eggman know that if Sonic kicked him at that exact point, it would create an earthquake that would crack the Earth exactly the way he wanted it to?
While you were saying that, I'm seeing Eggman just sitting down at the back, right there.
Oh my goodness, that boss fight was...
At the very least, Eggman did do an intelligent thing, and instead of fighting Sonic himself, he remote controlled a robot to fight him. And that's something that confuses me a lot about some of the Sonic games, because he has this he's flip-floppish when it comes to his self-preservation. It's like on one hand, he doesn't want to put himself into too much danger, so he sends lackeys in order to do the work for him. But then on the other hand, he approaches Sonic directly in a...
Wait, guys, we need to listen to this cutscene.
Well, yeah, the epic cutscene.
If it wasn't for me, Eggman would have escaped with the emeralds.
If it wasn't for me, Eggman would have escaped with the emeralds. That's not how he talks. That's not how Jason talks, man. Oh my goodness, this infuriates me.
Oh, now it's time for the based Metarex man to come in.
Like, does he walk in, it's like, facts don't care about your feelings. Like, ah!
What the? Who are you?
What were those grunts?
You may call me Exiled.
Okay, I have to give
So
credit.
wait a second.
No,
This
no, no.
thing.
Wait. I have to give credit. This voice actor is actually pretty good. Like, he's
His
probably
design
the-
is pretty dang cool. He reminds me of Starscream from Transformers Prime.
I have to. He is probably the only good voice actor in this game. Like, genuinely.
Thought it was Dark Oak. It looked like him at first.
Yeah, no, it's
Where
not.
are you gonna ask Taylor Man about this guy?
I thought it was Dark Oak because in one of the trailers I see like his hand on some dog.
Stop! Give them back! As I stand here and let Shadow charge up a Chaos Spear and hit me in the back of the head.
I need the plot to happen somehow!
Oh, man. Are we almost done? Please tell me we're almost done.
What's even happening? I can't even understand because of how laggy.
Good news,
my
you
screen
are
is.
almost done, but bad news, you have another tornado
What's-
stage to play,
what's
you
the
have another
story
Sonic
here?
stage to play, and you have the final boss to play. So.
Oh, great.
Oh no!
Wait, where are we now?
That's the
What
worst
the heck?
kind of
Wait,
punishment.
what the heck?
Playing
Where are we?
normal
What is
stage.
this? What is this?
It's an epic flashback.
A flash?
How are we going to tell you about our incredible Sonic fanfiction?
Okay, why have I slowed down to a jog? Hello? Are you kidding? Why am I slowed down this much?
But yeah, I think that since, you know, Eggman has the capacity to, he has the capacity to remote control,
Are you kidding
yes,
me?
he has the capacity to remote control machines from further away, even big machines. You'd think he'd be doing that all the time in order to avoid getting caught. Yet he shows up in person in order to defeat Sonic some of the times. It's just a bit confusing when it could have a simple change. And then there are times when he flies up in person in his unprotected Eggmobile in order to confront Sonic and friends. And I'm like, wait a second, don't you have PDA? Don't you have a PDA system? Can't you like announce it to them? I get you want to taunt them, but you can still do that without.
United again.
Oh, this is Chris Thorndike, I think.
Now,
What?
Chris Thorndike.
Yeah, I think it's Chris Thorndike.
The energy of chaos will be enough for everyone.
Hi, Sonic. I got a
We're ready to
PhD in
strive
being a
for a better
retard.
future. Together.
Did you hear me say earlier
Ah,
that I
Chris,
think?
you aren't a retard. Well, I have to be in this game.
What the heck? It's Sora. That looked like Sora's face.
You
That
see,
looked like
Sonic,
Sora's face.
with our hearts together, we can
We've-
open the door to
There's
darkness
always been
and
like
save
Sora
Kingdom Hearts.
from the start.
We have to hurry, though. Xehanort's going to
Wait,
unleash his
shush.
power.
I think this
This
is
is
another
such a-
important cutscene. Shush, shush.
It's another. Oh wait. Okay, this cutscene is a massive exposition dump. So pay attention.
And if it wasn't for my on-the-spot brilliance, you
Introducing
never would
information,
have
naturally.
made it
What's
out
that?
alive. Your Fox boyfriend offered some assistance too, I guess.
What the frick is Eggman's voice acting? That is an insult to him. I don't even think he's that good of a character, and I feel offended.
You and that boy Thorndike always had a strong sense of
And relax,
justice.
audience. When I say I don't think he's that good, I mean he's not very complex. I find him entertaining and serviceable for the plots he's a
What
part
are you
of.
saying, Eggman?
But yeah,
What does
he's
he have to do with what's going on?
Yeah.
Complex to be a good
Thorndike
character.
was certainly ambitious.
yeah,
As you know,
and that's when.
traveling to different dimensions wasn't important
Yeah. I was incorrect.
Shush. Shush.
It's like I consider the Fire Lord
Eggman,
Ozai
shush.
a deep character. He's not deep at all. In fact, he just wants to be evil for the sake of being evil. But he's still good
Okay,
because
he's
he
just
acts
gonna keep
consistently
talking.
and in accordance with what his motivations are.
Well, climbing up to
Right
the
up until
UN
Which is
Frontiers.
power for the sake of power.
changing their war-torn ways was
Wait,
no
what do you mean?
small
For the
feat.
sake?
And
I'm
during
talking about
the
Fire Lord
time
Ozai,
of
not
maintaining peace,
Eggman.
he had
What?
found
Oh,
a
sorry.
good friend.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about.
I don't understand one. I can't understand what's happening right now.
I can't even understand because you already know. I don't even need to say it again. I can
He
barely
sounds
hear.
like he sounds like Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls.
I can barely hear what he is saying.
Right, Orbot, Cubot, here's what's gonna go down.
The audio is just so.
We're gonna sell these oddities that I found in the woods and pass them off as rare artifacts. Grunkle Stan.
Remember that time I was in this? Was in that funny hedgehog universe?
Remember the time my coffee mug fell into a Rick and Morty episode? That was great.
So why does the Exiled need all of them?
You
know, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but I wish Tails' snout was bigger.
That was honest. Yeah, honestly, that's the worst part of this game.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a big
It's not just, well, in Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, and I think Heroes, he had a large enough snout for him to look like a fox, but it just got flattened over time.
All right, Eggman.
Tails, you look like a Furby.
So now he just...
You're built like a tattletale looking mother trucker.
Sonic,
that's not nice. I don't care.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Damn, another thing about this this game, Sonic's quills are too short.
That was the worst part of Forces TV.
Okay, I don't understand this. Eggman is saying to go back in time, you need to destroy the emeralds. But they've gone back in time just using the emerald's power before. So why do they have to destroy them?
In defense of this,
yeah, they forgot about.
Yeah, according to one of the developers or one of the writers, Sonic and Shadow are the only ones who remember because reasons, but they never act upon that in game. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that they forgot about it. But why on earth Eggman would say that in order to travel back in time they have to destroy the emeralds? I have no idea what led him to that conclusion.
Yeah, because I'm saying if they did it in 06, then that power isn't like gone. So if Eggman was researching it, he would have found out that hey, we can just travel back in time using their power.
Take that away from me.
That was some voice acting.
Yeah. So while the power would still presumably exist, their knowledge of it doesn't. So really the only person who would know would be Silver. And I don't even know if it's explained how he travels back in time in Rivals or Colors or Forces. He just sort of does.
Well, yeah, but again, like I was saying, if Eggman was researching the emeralds to go back in time, he would have found out that the emeralds can just go back in time using their power.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing that there is to know about how Silver time travel was him using Chaos Emeralds, I think.
Look, it's Knuckles for the second time.
They talked
also,
about.
What's even?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, the emerald cracks or whatever. Knuckles does nothing.
Also, speaking of Silver, I really think that
Forces
Silver should just oh god.
Power is at 50%. You might not have enough if you fly too high. Keep that in mind.
Eggman, thank you.
What was that? Thank you from Tails.
Thank you.
Did you see his face clipping when he smiled?
No, I didn't.
His entire face
Pretty much
was
all the
clipping.
characters' faces are kind of clipping away. It's weird.
Oh boy, another
Also speaking. Okay, so speaking of.
Wait, what was that grammar? What is that grammar? I will distract the main perimeter security on myself.
On myself, and you, since the tornado can gain altitude, will make your way from below.
I don't want to spend any more time working with
Yeah, this is
Okay, because none of us paid attention to that exposition demo, I'll explain it. So something about... Okay, so Chris was like time traveling or whatever the hell, and then he only like, and that caused him to have only like 15 years to live.
Are you kidding me? Wait, that's an instant kill? What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, all of the hazards in the stage are instant.
Are you kidding me right now?
I really wish I could see the video clearly. I really wish I could see what's happening right now.
But just imagine that. Chris is like, hi Sonic, I have space cancer. Also, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Like, no, Chris, you have time cancer. Oh, right, my mistake.
Hey, Chris Thorndike is playable in Smash Ultimate.
And certainly not for Angel Island.
But okay, so going back to what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, that is something I've questioned too.
What do I do? What the heck?
I think Silver could just like present and stay there. What's the point of him staying in the future if
Guys, what do I do? I can't break this.
Yeah, it also doesn't make much sense.
We use missiles. I think that's what you do there.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been a nice thing to explain to me, game. Bro, why are these so tight? Oh my goodness.
But yeah, what is it?
I'm like afraid now. I don't wanna go
Silver going
fast.
back in time, it doesn't really make much sense for a character motivation, because every time he travels back in time, time. Doesn't matter if he is successful or fails in stopping the world from ending. He is creating a splitting timeline. Excuse me, where all of the people, all of the places that he knows are gone. Because, like, sure, his life might have sucked in that universe, but if he's creating a new timeline, then he's still leaving all the people who are in the apocalypse to suffer. He's condemning them to suffering, essentially. But with the only good parallel being, oh no, see, when he creates a new timeline, that timeline is destroyed. Like, okay, few questions. Why is Silver still alive then?
What hit me? What the heck?
Why does he still exist? Also, why,
well, he still exists.
If he destroys that timeline, does that mean just everyone he knows has been erased from existence?
He's been creating new timelines every time he comes back to the present to change his future.
Yeah. I just figured it was the same as in Endgame when they traveled back in time to get the Infinity Stones. Are you? How am I supposed to get past that?
Yeah. I have so many problems with Endgame going back to get the Infinity Stones.
We gotta go back in time to the first thing.
And I'm not operating
off the menu.
And I am not operating off of the assumption that if he does travel back in time, that ends up creating, or that ends up destroying the parallel timeline. I can accept there being multiple timelines, and so when Silver travels back and creates a new one, he still comes from that potential future. But him going back doesn't make much sense, because he doesn't know anyone. He potentially was never born, because it's highly likely that his parents met as a result of the apocalypse existing. Or even more awkward, what if he was born just by chance? And so now there's two of them, and they exist as completely different people because they have very different circumstances.
Two Silvers.
Yeah, it's kind of why.
We've had a few Silvers. There's one
kind of
6, and there's one in Rivals, and there's
yeah. So to all you aspiring writers in the audience, if you have the option to do time travel, either don't do it at all or mitigate it to being just one thing.
Yeah.
Bro,
as I said, I think Silver should just go to prison and then just stay there, really, because...
Go to prison? What?
No. Present time.
Present, okay.
I'm prison. Sorry, I said it wrong.
Bro, this is absolutely...
But yeah, there's no point in him...
He'll either end up being the same or another catastrophic apocalypse.
Yeah, it's insanity, that's what
And if he does, what is it? If he does go to the, but if he does go to the future and then it's fixed, I'm like, oh, okay, then I guess it could even be very much unrelated to, it could be very much unrelated to what he did because of the butterfly effect. Like maybe he did something slightly differently, and because his future and the present are 100 years apart. So lots of things can happen in that time. The fact that
it was 200 years.
The fact that his wait, was it 200 years?
Yeah, it was 200. It was 200.
A lot could happen in that time, especially in a world that has as much power, or where people can have as much power as Sonic and Shadow and Tails and whatnot.
Oh my goodness.
But
where do I go now?
In the trying to think of words. Lots can happen in that time, especially with as many characters who have as much agency as Sonic and Shadow and Knuckles and Eggman, blah blah yada yada. The only reason Silver's future was 100% a fiery wasteland 200 years later in 06 is because, well, a fiery wasteland was created, and there's not a lot people can do about it because the fragments of Iblis keep showing up to wreak havoc.
No!
Man,
are you kidding me?
This image is such a mood.
With all the all this talking about the lore, Car Reboot would be the best option for Sonic because
back up.
If anyone needed this much explanation from someone to understand the lore, that is how you know that to develop Sonic Team and Sega doing a poor job at most of establishing the lore.
And it's not like I have a problem with lore being a bit obtuse. Because like Hyperlight Drifter, one of my favorite
oh my
games
goodness, those laser
it's
hitboxes are
pretty
so
much completely
big.
through visuals. And that's a big part of why I like Hyperlight Drifter as much as I do. And so, while there definitely are questions that are raised that are critical to understanding the plot, Hyperlight Drifter gets away with that to some degree because, again, it exists, or that's how it chooses to present itself completely. It's not a standard action-adventure story where so many things are put into question, not necessarily because of presentation, but because simply because, not because of the presentation, but simply because they introduce so many ideas and concepts that should logically have dire ramifications on the plot. The writers just choose to ignore them in order to have a more simplistic story.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Sonic, help!
Even then, like, there's just
Sonic, help
I just find the game continuity is so shallow. We've had people debating. We can't tell what's exactly canon and what isn't canon at times. Just a bunch of inconsistencies within the song.
Are you joking me? Are you joking me?
It's not unreasonable for me to say that a hard reboot would be great to start from scratch and then maybe have.
Well, they can.
And maybe have a different set of characters and different characters, and they can be. As long as they're interesting, I'd be down for it. Or you could do a soft reboot to try to make things consistent now, but the problem, what's happening now is that it seems that Sega and team are trying to make everything canon. We've already had that poorly executed without Frontiers just name drops, sticks and things was named. And now trying to make Prime canon, and it's not said exactly where it's going to be at in the where it's going to take place.
Why is everything an insta kill? This does not make the stage harder. This does not make it interesting. It just makes the game more infuriating than it already is. I can't.
Guys, we need a difficulty curve. We need the game to be harder.
I can't really see what's happening right now, sadly. So,
like the final tornado defense in Sonic Unleashed was harder, but they did it in a way where you could actually still play the game. It's like all they did was just make the QTEs harder. That's all. Or added more enemies to it, so you have to be on your toes more. They made it harder, but they actually did it in a way so that it applies what you learned in the last tornado defense stage. This one is just like, let's just make it harder by making everything an insta kill.
Please down.
Man, talking about Sonic Wars.
Sonic.
FNAF it was the appeal with the lore, but
I love how we'd all rather talk about the Sonic lore than the game that I'm playing.
That's
but how uninteresting it is.
I can't even see what's happening, so that's why I'm just gonna.
I guess.
I mean, to be fair, everything about the game has been like
gravitate towards talking about lore because it's what we know. It's
true.
Because I don't know that much about Omens and how it fits into canon. If I did a if I played through the game and had a more thorough assessment of the story, then I'd probably have way more to talk about then. But
we didn't even get like the origin of the emeralds or who created them. All we got was like in Frontiers that some other ancient race held them for themselves.
And well,
and,
okay,
and that's it.
There's the thing. You don't need to know.
I know you don't, but it would have been nice if we finally got it. But I guess now we will never know because it doesn't seem like Sonic Team or Sega would even bother trying to answer that question.
And I get wanting to know because what is it? Because it's nice to have a precedent for this kind of thing. Because it's like how did Spider-Man get his powers? It's like, oh, he was bitten by a radioactive spider. Like, oh, okay. And that could have been all we needed to know, and then the spider died. But since there was a precedent as to how the spider was created, like in the Raimi films and the Webb films, it was biologically engineered in order to be a superior breed of spider.
I don't know if
we don't get much information as to how it was created in the MCU films, but it's not important for what I'm attempting to discuss. So and then the spider either disappears or dies. So it sets a precedent. It explains why more people with spider powers aren't popping up. Because, so wait, if in this universe all it needs is a spider to be irradiated and then the spider to bite someone, why haven't we seen more people with spider powers show up? And sometimes that is the plot of comics or shows, or actually, yeah, I don't know if there have been any comments about that. But to have a precedent can be a good thing for the story. But in the case of things like the
enemy just keep respawning, bro? What the heck?
But in the case of the emeralds and the Infinity Stones, all we need to know is that first there was nothing, then there was the universe, then there were the Chaos Emeralds. And that's it. You explain what they do, explain their limitations, which is a bigger criticism that I have in regards to the emeralds and their power than where they came from. And yeah, you can just have that as an element of the story.
Between when the ancient existed and the time we are living in now.
Also, you spent
But,
17
I don't think
minutes
it's
on this
necessary.
Yeah, because I'm stuck on this enemy destroying part. Like, all
There'd
the
be
enemies have
more-
homing lasers. How am I supposed to dodge it?
With its execution.
Yeah, the main thing I'm confused by is why haven't we seen this technology before?
Well, we
Because-
have with Angel Island. That's what they said in the story.
Yeah, because Knuckles found the gear and then put the gear in the thing in the short, right?
Yeah.
But
also-
that was in the short. Where
Well,
have
no,
we
in
seen
the
that
game,
use
in the
more
game.
cyberspace?
Well, no, in the game, Knuckles said that the ruins look like the same ones on Angel Island, and that's when he said maybe they settled on Angel Island after they survived.
Yeah, but what about the shrines? What about the tower? What about cyberspace?
Well, they wouldn't
Where did the technology for that go?
Well, they wouldn't have exactly had time to do that because they all turned into Chow after they went to Angel Island. That's what the
Another
story
thing
was
that I
saying,
think
not me.
What's that?
That was what the story said, not me.
Well, even so, I also have conflicting emotions about the existence of the Chaos Emeralds and the fact that they were the one that they were the things that de-evolved the ancients into Chow. So hold on, the ancients had the Chaos Emeralds for who knows how long, and they only mutated after or de-evolved after they settled on Angel Island?
Yeah, because I think it was because of something about the plant that Earth that they were on Earth. It messed with them as well, something like that.
Okay. I guess.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to take a break. This is
So
I gotcha.
We're talking
Alright,
more,
this
but
is-
I can rarely
This
see
is
the
literally
gameplay.
the
So
worst stage I have played so far. This is awful.
'cause I haven't
call
looked
it
at the Omens
gaming
for.
deck.
Yes,
I
I did
haven't
it!
looked-
Finally! Oh my
I
goodness,
haven't
that
looked-
was
I haven't-
long.
I haven't looked into Omens for a while, so
I don't
I
blame
don't know if it
you.
was
This
just
is
him.
not a good game in the slightest.
I tried playing it once, but it wouldn't work with my PC for some reason. I'm like, well, that's the limit. That's the extent to
You know, Sam-
how I'm gonna interact with it.
Sam procrastinates also tried to. And it didn't work. for
Eggman
him,
just
so
got destroyed. What the
I
heck?
guess Omens does not work for some people in the game.
Yeah, no, if you have a low
That's,
NPC.
that's another way it brilliantly subverts typical gaming genres. A typical game would be easy to install and wouldn't take much effort.
When they say
Cause this many
challenge,
issues.
when Sonic fans said they wanted challenge, they didn't mean make the game hard to install.
It is the Dark Souls of gameplay software.
It literally.
But yeah. Here, let me
Literally,
make
I
a
spent
theory
like
about
the first half an hour last week when recording, figuring out how to install the thing. Literally. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my
There are only
goodness,
a
the
few
goal
things
is
that I-
right there. Okay. Let him go past one more time. Go, 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 go.
So what were you
Come
gonna
on,
say?
do it. Go. Go. Don't do this to me, game. Do not do this to me. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That took over half an hour.
Wow.
Oh my. It was because I was
Best
stuck on
Sonic
that.
fan game.
It was because
Is
I was
it the-
stuck on
is
that
it-
combat section.
When the Sonic fans says that they want challenge, do they mean this level design?
It's definitely not the level I wanted. This is just unfair.
Unfair Sonic.
This is
What did I tell you?
this is literally a
Sonic's
rage
careful
game.
nature, that beast here. We won't have time to go back.
We have to hit that Yonky Splunky.
Let me
What is
just-
Maria's
let me-
face, man? What did they do to you, Maria?
Let me just narrate everything to myself.
Shadow does not sound distraught at all. Shadow does not sound distraught in the slightest.
He sounds like Xavier Renegade Angel.
Wait, why is
This
Shadow
should
fighting
not
Maria?
be happening.
I have no idea,
I
but
am
this is a
Shadow
boss
the
fight
Hedgehog.
apparently.
The best Sonic character.
Oh yeah, this is literally a Forces boss now. Look at this. I'm barely doing anything. Look at this. This is literally a Forces fight now. Look, I'm just standing still.
I
They
can't see
done
that,
this-
so...
You'll see in the video, but I was literally just standing doing nothing.
Save me.
Anyone watching this video would already be annoyed by me saying I can't see anything.
Oh my
but-
god, wait to the Maria boss fight.
Yeah, it's literally a Forces fight now. Like, I'm literally just standing doing nothing now.
It really did it actually like turn into
What did she say?
freaking egg dragoon
Oh.
horses?
Yeah, no, none of the projectiles are hitting me. I just walk to the edge of the stage and nothing touches me.
Well, it was like that in the before the last.
You only get like hit once or twice.
Yeah, I got
It
hit
was
like
like
twice.
that in the beginning where you could just stand on the edge.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm just assuming with what I'm seeing with this PowerPoint presentation that I am that I have on my screen right now.
Okay, now they're throwing everything at me. Great, thanks.
Or
Look
yeah,
at
you
the
think when a
images.
deaf person sees something fall over, they imagine the words from like comic books or whatever. They just appear.
Oh, okay. Well, I just got hit by nothing.
What are your thoughts on this epic Maria boss fight, Eggman?
It is one of the boss fights of all time.
Oh,
10 out of 10
I also-
reminds
also-
me of the ending of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
I also
How did we go from the most unfair stage in the game to literally a forces battle?
They must be behind all of this.
Forces speed battle?
No, a forces boss battle. Whoa, what is that, man? What was that?
It's like I'm holding him off light and just kill him.
What? Okay.
And I also don't understand why Silver was struggling to hold like his friends. You can see like his
Oh yeah, if you can't tell, I'm really not taking this seriously anymore. Like after that tornado stage, like I can't be bothered now. That was stupid.
You're dead inside.
Yeah.
I was even Surge wanting to betray Dr. Starline initially.
Okay, now I'm just okay. Now let's just end this. This is dragging on now. Let's just end this.
Now,
in the words of Shadow, this has gone on long enough. Time to end this.
We're going to use the power of objectivity and critical analysis to debunk your place in this pathetic plot.
If Shadow just went through the floor for a second there.
No, there's a thing. There's a barrier.
Oh, I can't even see. Like.
In an RPG, I would love to see an item called plot armor, and it's the.
I can barely hear
strongest
anything.
armor in the game.
Yeah, that would be great. Like, no, more than that, it would give you. It would make all the enemies miss you.
How dare you, as you proceed to miss me with all your objects.
Also, I've learned recently that Sega is supposedly going to give a bigger budget to future Sonic games.
I'm on board with that.
Which is actually a partial solution to multiple problems that has persisted over the years. So we shouldn't be too quick to assume that we're finally have Sonic great again or whatever.
Yeah, I just hope they use the budget they're given wisely, because too much budget is actually a problem for some games because they don't know how to distribute it. And they try to do everything at once, and then it ends up happening.
The other problem, okay, so the budget is one thing, right? The next thing is the people working at Sonic Team. How many people are at Sonic Team right now? Because I'm pretty sure that before we had a bigger team and we even had different people working on some games. We've seen Unleashed and Gems being at their top quality by art style and visuals and such. But we've lost those people over time, so they're no longer with us. And what we're seeing with Frontiers, it looks like it's cheap quality once again.
No, I wouldn't say it's cheap. I'd say they're just they're just figuring things out. Like Frontiers was just them trying to figure out this new play style.
I get that Frontiers is like a blueprint to something that will. It's like a blueprint to what Sonic should be in the next decade, but I just think Frontiers still looked like an epic title. It still looked like it was a fan game.
Well,
there are obviously polished problems and things that would have worked.
Yeah. It's by no means a perfect game, but it's a step in the right direction for sure.
I don't think there's definitively a correct
Okay, the Maria fight is done.
But I do know for a fact there is an incorrect direction, and that direction is Sonic Omens.
Yep.
Objectively.
Literally, we just went from a rage stage to a forces boss fight. That's the type of nonsense we're dealing with in this game.
It's just so subversive.
Yeah, there's no clear direction whatsoever.
Nice effect blood ammo,
They cannot return.
It's still like people we have Sonic Team at now.
From time
like,
itself, they cannot return.
they kind of seem to lose grasp with what made Sonic appealing. So
they're out of touch. They're out of time.
So maybe they have some sort of idea, but I don't know. Till I see something truly amazing, I'm not gonna
unsubscribe.
For creating illusions and manipulating the fools.
You are that gritty. Your face
That liar gets me every time. He doesn't.
Star Wars Episode 3 moment.
Yeah. No.
In my opinion, the Black Arms are evil.
Like literally. Like literally, this voice acting. That was a rookie mistake of thinking letting a line drag on like that makes you sound angry, but it's not. You're supposed to raise your volume and like make your voice sound more intense, like liar, like that. That's how you do it.
So voice direction in this game is crap.
Microphone peaking is also something of a big issue.
Oh, sorry.
Now's the chance, Sonic! I lead Amber away from here while you stop the Meteoric.
Let's see. Will you stop the enemy?
It doesn't even sound like Tails is reacting to the situation correctly.
Nope.
Also, this is a bit of a funny thought that I had. This is
Wait. We have to see. Did they fix the subtitles here?
What?
Okay, they did fix the subtitles. It was the wrong there. It was TH. Yeah, they fixed it.
Okay, guys, we're just kidding. Sonic Omens is the best Sonic fan game. 10 out of 10. They fixed the subtitles.
They fixed this.
I am so proud of this community. Oh my god. I'm so
yeah, guys. Time for vlog music, the final stage. This is literally vlog music.
Vlog music? Vlog. What does that mean?
You know the YouTube channel No Copyright Sounds? Yeah, this is literally a song from that stage, from that channel. Well, not literally, but it might as well be.
Wow.
Like, listen to it. There's no beat, there's no clear melody whatsoever. But I mean, NCS music is still better than this music.
So I think with the budget they're given, are they going to be able to spend it on getting better equipments to work on Sonic games? Because if I remember correctly, I read this one review where just one person that for Sega said that they have outdated equipment. So
oh man! Oh man! Feeling good.
Maybe they spend it on better stuff or computer machines.
A better director.
Better director, yeah. I mean, I'm not even sure if Kishimoto. His level design just tends to be.
Yeah, his level design needs work for sure.
It does. I don't know if he's going to be able to improve on it, but he did say. I think he did say that he got a chance to play Spark Steel Electric Jester.
Yeah, he did say that.
So let's see if he is able to master it. Level design, get better with it in the future.
Yeah.
For the most time, he has had a mediocre track record. So.
Bro, I can't with these combat sections, man. And their lightning takes away your boost, which is the only way to dodge it. To dodge the Meteorex's attacks.
Wow.
Meteorex, they're so meta.
Literally. This is so stupid.
Tails, you hit that chaos blunt?
Chaos Oblivion.
Oh, shut up.
What was that?
What? What's wrong? Chaos. Swiss roll.
That's an instant.
Can't stop now.
Chaos gritty.
Sonic speed.
I remember this short animation from Sonic Paradox where Shadow needed batteries for his chaos symbol.
that was a great short.
Game theory. Does Duracell power the chaos symbols?
Let's keep this going.
I think you needed double A's to happen more.
Here we go.
It wasn't the power of friendship, it was the power of Duracell.
Yes.
Duracell on for batteries! In stores now!
It was a Duracell sponsorship the whole time.
That's where you were mistaken, son. It was a Duracell sponsorship the whole time. No! It can't be! I don't believe you!
Are you?
No.
That was my fault. I keep thinking I'm playing Frontiers.
Yeah, because man, before you joined into the VC, I was playing a Shrek game.
Shrek Supersize for extra lives.
Yeah, and in that game, there's a dedicated.
Also,
button for
I want
burping.
to say real quick when in Tails' 30th anniversary special AEW, when he got to the witch, he announced himself, and that made the witch aware that he's here with her. And
Whoa! Why do they have spikes there? What the heck?
I don't like when characters announce their presence just for their opponent to be aware instead of just putting in a sneak attack.
I guess it's understandable depending on the character, but I don't think Tails would be the person to do it.
He would.
I think that he'd make a more tactical approach and not really care.
He should have, but well, he basically let himself know that he is here with the witch.
Come on.
That's how. If you read the comic.
So anyways, Snap, as you were saying.
Oh yeah, in that Shrek game, we have a dedicated burp button, and they actually animated his mouth burping, so you can zoom in the camera right up to Shrek's face, and then you just spam the burp button. And
Truly, this is the Shrek game of all time.
It's not even a roar, it's a burp.
Yeah.
Do the roar.
You can just have him go burp, 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 burp,
Only
burp.
when ogres are angry they roar. And you
This is their big final stage.
But I did.
It would be funnier. It would be
Shrek
funnier.
4 was a completely pointless film. I tell you.
Nice.
Same goes with
Very nice.
Same, what was the villain in Shrek 4's name? Rumble's Stealth 2 or something like that?
Yeah, Rumble.
Yeah,
Skillskin. We see a different Rumble and Skillskin in Shrek 3.
Yeah. Complete. I think they actually pointed that out in one of the special features. They said that they intentionally changed his design for a reason that I don't remember.
I would have preferred it if they were like Shrek 3. That we never made that film. I just look at the camera.
Honestly, unpopular opinion, I'm guessing, but I actually Shrek 3 is my favorite out of all of them.
Let's keep this going.
Explain yourself. You have 10 seconds.
I just feel like I just enjoyed it a lot more than the other ones.
For what reason? You have 5 seconds.
I don't know.
There's no explanation. There's no explanation.
I just like it more. I just like it more.
Opinions. Oh, unacceptable.
have you seen Puss in Boots: The Last Wish?
I have not seen that yet. No.
I wanna watch that movie.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty I think it's an incredibly overrated movie with how much praise it has gotten recently.
Uh-huh.
Because one thing that pissed me off
another forced combat section.
The Last Wish is how Puss was introduced in the movie. He lost his first life because he got crushed by a bell. In a pretty ironic way. This spot where he was standing, he walked away, but then he came back to that spot to just play the guitar to the audience. Then he got crushed on that spot. And for the rest of the lives he has lost were in some of the dumbest ways. Tried lifting and then he was basically so reckless and got careless with himself. He was down to his last life, and that's where he now has to be cautious with himself. But if Puss in Boots had 9 lives to begin with, would the same apply to Kitty's soft balls?
I had rings! Bro. What is with this game and insta-death obstacles?
So if Puss didn't even lost any of the lives, he probably would have lived for a significantly longer time. And if Kitty Softpaws was also had 9 lives, that means that she gets to live longer than Puss, from what I can assume, since she has 9 lives to go by.
Again, I haven't seen it, so I can't really speak the legitimacy of it. I guess a good chunk of my criticisms from what I've seen of the trailers would have to do with it would be dependent on it would be dependent
really?
on
why do they keep bro, this doesn't need to be a how many doors are there? Just let me finish the stage already.
Also, I kind of question why Puss wasn't even aware that the magic star wasn't aware that the magic star existed. Because when he first heard of it, he was like, "Holy crap, they do exist!" Like he just had his first movie, seeing the magic beans. He lives in a world where fairy tale creatures exist.
You have to assume that even
okay, guys, we have to be quiet for this cutscene.
Guys, look, epic cutscene.
Like if he would have, if he already knew the magic star to begin with, wouldn't he have? He probably would have searched for it, to then finally getting the wish to himself easier than having everyone else find out and them chasing for the star as well.
Guys, we have to watch this epic cutscene.
Oh, is that a board?
Bird up.
A board.
Oh no, the hyper tornado is crushed. No more hyper tornado.
I'm out of.
Good though. No more of those stages.
I was at a frame where it looked like Tails was dabbing.
Oh no, the Chaos Emeralds are getting destroyed.
I mean, I guess one small thing I will say that is good is Sonic's wearing Chip's bracelet.
Oh no, wait till the end. You're gonna be so... Listen to what they do to Chip in this game.
Oh god. How long is this game, by the way?
Huh?
How long is this game?
This is apparently the final boss we're getting to now.
Yeah.
Well, I can't even. I'm afraid that I can't even judge. I can barely judge just by looking at it. Just how much it is stuttered. Just slightly.
I mean, those grunts of him getting hit were actually not that bad.
You're even uglier up close.
So full of yourself. heard much about you from Thorndyke. He held you in such high regard.
Honestly, everything about Exiled's voice actor is so good. He sounds menacing. He actually paces his lines properly. Like, he actually knows how to act. He's literally the best part of this game.
Exiled, instead of listening to Sonic monologue or you monologuing, kill him on the spot.
No control of the light. I just want to go home.
Stop it. Stop.
You destroy everything and everyone because you feel a little homesick?
Stop explaining and do something already.
We have to track out the plot.
We need the exposition.
Yeah, you don't get it. We need some
explaining.
We need some epic exposition. And Exiled is here to deliver.
Let me just explain to you.
Wait, look at this, look at this. Not if anything to say about it. I have! I had to do it. I'm sorry, I had to. Okay.
No, I had to do it to him.
Wait, listen to this.
I will always protect you.
That's Chip's voice. That's Chip's voice, apparently.
What did he say?
I will always protect you. He sounds like Charmy.
Yeah.
Consider
So
this
wait,
your
because of
bad
Charmy,
omen.
Sonic went super, or did he like transport the emerald to him or something?
Yeah.
What happened?
I have no idea.
All I
Because
heard
of
was just
Chip, he was able to go super?
Something like that.
Yeah, the power of the emeralds absorbed into Chip's brain.
You're no different
all I
than
heard was just how Chip sounded, exactly like Jeremy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't exactly blame me.
That would be hilarious though if,
Well-
if like Charmy went along on this adventure and then he
Couldn't even
turns
find someone else to at least
Imagine
sound.
if in OG Sonic Unleashed, freaking Charmy was Chip.
What explanation?
I
would there
can't
be?
remember who I am. Oh no, I do. I'm Charmy. How do you look like that? I don't know.
Actually,
This
you know
is
what?
gonna be a boss fight.
Just the most anticlimactic ending ever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Charmy. Oh, why do you look like that? I don't know. That's it.
So wait.
What?
What,
Bro.
lightsaber sound effect? What?
Wait, what? Wait, did they actually use a lightsaber sound effect? I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention.
He went like.
Kind of disagree with the
I'm gonna have to.
Disagree
Oh
with
my
the
goodness, it actually is.
Not me.
What the heck? Oh yeah, they got Bentley Jones to sing for this song apparently.
Oh, yeah. Soundtrack is one of the things that I know about. I'm actually okay with. Like, it's not great or anything, but it's alright.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best fan-made soundtrack out there, but
It has nice energy, good rhythm.
why? I didn't even. Sure.
It's the yoinky sploinky just right.
Can I?
Exiled with his weird long hair.
I wave my head back.
Get this.
Why is that?
Going home, what a great motivation for genocide.
Yeah, very lonely.
I'll end this world's miserable suffering.
Okay, Exiled, cool. I totally care.
Very cool. Ooh, I do wonder, how do these games have that many fans? Or does Omens have that many fans?
I have no idea, honestly.
I remember one guy, the Sonic show.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was. What? I jumped.
Fans, but...
Are you kidding me? I have to do all that again. This is probably the best song in the soundtrack, honestly. But like, the only good part of this song is Bentley's vocals.
I like the music.
There's too many instruments in the song, that's the problem. It's like they made the rookie mistake of thinking adding more instruments will make the song sound more full. Or complete, or whatever.
You expand a song by like adding more to its melody. Not by like adding more instruments, but like expanding
exactly.
Okay, so let's see. There was someone that asked to win. Would Sonic be able to destroy something like a planet in any form? Also, where does this destructive power stop?
Are you kidding me?
At like a star level destructive power in super form. Super's not that destructive. This is what he's saying. I mean, Doomsday Zone, you plow through the asteroids and it slows them down. Like if he were to get a running start and try to spin dash the planet, he might be able to do some property damage. But I don't think he's a world buster. And not quite like even hypersonic. The localized energy blasting thing. He's not literally tearing the landscape. They're strong against,
I just bullied the final boss into submission by blasting her in the face over and over again with my ice gun.
Okay, this is the one boss fight where it's better to just be locked off.
Okay, guys, I have a question for you. Should I kill the manifestation of my main character's innocence, condemning her to a life of painful suffering? Or should I incinerate myself, representation of her violent tendencies in the fires of purity and faith?
The latter.
Yeah.
Okay. I will burn now. Salvation. Get the sacrifice.
Is that good?
I'll be right back.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, it's better to be locked off during this fight. What the heck? That's such a weird thing.
Complete the barrel. Explore around the building. Courage to start the game plus. We need to rest.
I love how I've been suffering this whole time and you all have just been like just talking about random nonsense. Not even paying attention to the game.
You know what? I wanna when the video goes on, I wanna check the comments and see what they think of our commentary.
Yeah.
See if the people want more of the Eggman or Eggman.
Man, cats are such great creatures. Cats are so cool.
Okay, this cutscene, like, I literally don't understand what's I can't follow this cutscene at all. It's so...
Doesn't he, like, climb the building?
I mean, like, it's so hard to follow. Like, I don't understand what is happening in that cutscene most of the time. Like, in that small part where they were flying around.
What is happening?
Oh no, God. They did a Darth Vader reference. Part of his mask is broken. Part of his mask is broken.
Star Wars.
Yeah, they did a Darth Vader reference.
Star Wars fans when Darth Vader goes, "Would you like a grilled cheese?"
He was a dreamer, but he did.
I miss
Star Wars fans with Darth Vader.
Who are you to judge the world you gave up on? What is this voice acting?
Let's do some famous Sonic lines. He was what he was, a brave and heroic hedgehog. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Tails, long
Sonic heroes.
Tails, long time no see.
I guess I can't be the hero every time.
I'm supposed to be the fastest, but I was too slow to save my buddy.
All I need is your smile, Elise.
No, copyright law is going to stop me.
What even happened?
My, that's a pretty snazzy performance there.
It's going to stop me.
Let's keep this going.
My, that's a pretty snazzy performance there. This is how we defeat the final boss. Say a bunch of Sonic lines in his voice.
The Iblis Trigger.
But just keep on talking while you're doing stuff.
That's Silver.
Is that what he's doing? Just talk while he's doing something.
Wow, I literally started flying with that one. Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman. If you played nice, I wouldn't have to wouldn't have to break all your toys.
I don't know why Eggman decided to let Sonic go and fall down to Earth.
I think
just killing him on the spots. Maybe he thought that it would fall down and kill him, but it didn't, so.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was able to fall down to the ground in Black Knight, and he was fine.
The robot in the leaf is like, wow, that was a really dumb idea to throw Sonic away along with the Emeralds. And then Eggman's like, oh,
that is a dumb idea. And at first I was going to try and defend him, because well, he did fall out of orbit, but wait a second, Shadow survived falling out of orbit.
Well, no, that's because Eggman saved him.
Given everything Sonic has survived, I don't think Eggman would or should make, or it wouldn't be the most intelligent decision given everything Eggman knows about Sonic. He should have just kept him locked up in space.
Sonic's face. Look at Sonic's face. That's my face right now. I'm bored of this. I'm so bored of this.
Sonic with the post-nut clarity.
For Eggman to have an IQ of 300 really doesn't show much in games now, does it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You out of line, but you're right.
Okay, we have to be quiet for this cutscene. Really.
Oh yeah. Also, there are some amazing post-credit scenes. So.
As if they're making another one of these.
Oh no, it's not that they're gonna make another one, but it's just as funny as that.
Oh yeah.
I have a teddy bear.
Worth the last Omen.
He said it! It's the name of the movie!
I know.
It's the name of the movie.
Or a controller of light.
You do not sound tired at all, Sonic.
I'm just a guy that lives to the fullest with the time I have.
It's like he's so afraid to play with the tone of his voice. He's too afraid that he's not gonna sound like Sonic, so he's just literally.
No, controller of light. Last Omen. Shinji Ikari. I'm Peter Griffin. Never forget it. I'm gonna teach you the good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely.
Is he trying to play himself as a sympathetic individual?
That is always confusing when they try to do that.
Yeah.
And he died. We had a death in a Sonic game.
Why is Sonic's snout all of a sudden white?
I have.
Yellowish white.
I think they were trying to do the whole outline thing that they did in Frontiers, but it didn't work. I don't know. Oh yeah, this part also doesn't really make much sense. Like what's about to happen right now.
Oh yeah, he breaks the wristband.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. He's gonna keep on talking as he is doing something.
But why though?
I don't. I don't know. What was the point of doing this? Like, I don't understand.
The wristband breaks and then everything is normal.
Yeah.
Why does that happen?
Because plot, okay? It's a video game about hedgehogs intended for children, okay?
It's
oh
not
yeah, that's
intent-
right. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a children's children's thing, right?
Yeah, we shouldn't have or expect any standards from things made for children. I thought we agreed on this.
Man, like Ian Flint said himself, those that are in their 20s, 30s, 40s can't enjoy Sonic anymore. Let's go read some other adult content or whatever. Yeah, I mean, he
Look,
learned
it's
this
the
stuff now, right?
ancients.
So-
It's the mutated ancients.
Whoa. Wow.
You know,
I also want to say that
I'm so
the
tired.
characters in Frontiers, the enemies, their names were incredibly cliche and unoriginal. Like seriously, the Ancients, Spider, Giganto, Tower.
That was a thing that confused me.
Yeah, same.
It's so sad. You know, it's so sad. The music in this cutscene was actually so good and had emotion, but like the whole cutscene does not match with the music whatsoever.
Dr. Eggman is Grunkle Stan again. You know what we should do? There should be a fandom of every single Sonic cutscene where it's exactly the same except Sonic sounds the way he does here, and Eggman is Grunkle Stan.
Oh my goodness. I would totally be down for that, actually.
Oh, that's Sonic Omens. We're all done.
And now we have Sonic Forces credits.
I really want to see what's happening, but unfortunately I couldn't comprehend because of.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting video.
This whole time, the screen's been lagging so much. Like I can rarely tell what's even happening.
Yeah.
One question I do have to ask: What are the developers doing now? Like after the backlash and the reception?
Updating the game.
Really?
Yeah, this was a recent update. What I just played. This was a recent update.
What is
and apparently there's one more after this one. So,
I mean, I guess I kind of respect it. Because, you know, they believe in this for whatever reason.
Wait, what is there to update?
Man, that logo is very
What
good.
did they change? What was different from the original?
Okay, so basically, they made the boss fights easier. Like so much so that some of them were laughably easy. They added Supersonic so you can play him in stages. Yeah. And I think they also made a few changes to some of the stages, I want to say. But I'm not sure about that one for sure.
I mean, hey.
But I mean, it didn't really do much. The game is still the same.
It's still pretty...
You know what's funny?
I guess that explains why Chip's voice is the way it is, because it's voiced by the same person that did Amy.
You know what's funny? I actually, one of my friends, I showed him, and he's like a huge fan of Unleashed, and Chip is his favorite like companion for Sonic, and he heard Chip's voice in this. He heard Chip's voice in this game, and he was like, "This sounds like what I would hear for Amy's voice." It was, and I was just like, yeah, they're the same actress. It was so funny.
Thank you very much, guys.
Hey, do you guys want me to read the doctor's note from this game that I'm playing? Sorry, doctor's notes.
Wait. This is the post-credit scene, right?
Oh wait, no, not yet,
Oh,
because
yeah, yeah.
Post credits.
Doctor's notes. Alright, yeah, post credits. Who's it gonna be? Who are they
Eggman
teasing?
just walks away from...
Oh yeah, Knuckles just leaves the Master Emerald.
He leaves it in pieces.
Wait, hang on, Knuckles. Game Knuckles just leave the Master Emerald there?
Yeah, he just left it in pieces.
Why though?
Yeah, but where did all the power go?
I have no
Why is
idea.
Rouge just there? What is she doing?
What are those? Wait, what are those tickets? What the heck?
It's Eggman Land? What?
That's
Why
for
you
the
have them?
Interstellar
Why does he
Amusement
have them?
Park. That's
Oh,
for
it's the amusement park from Colors. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here it is. Here's the best one.
Go there.
What, Chris? Oh wow, Sonic literally just popped out of existence there.
He's freaking dead.
Sonic literally just popped out of existence in that scene.
He just didn't want to be there anymore.
Wow,
Super
what
Sonic
a
unlocked. You can
wonderful
now turn into super form in every stage in the stage select mode. Give it a try. Should I do like one stage with Super Sonic?
Sure. I guess, sure.
I'll do Chow Paradise's Super Sonic.
Can you turn Super Shadow at least or no?
I don't know. It just said Super Sonic, but I'll see.
I guess no then, because everything's gotta be electronic, right?
Yeah. Alright, how do I turn into Super Sonic? I'm guessing 50 rings, right?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
yes.
always 50 rings.
Alright. Let's go! We got the Super Sonic!
I am seconds behind what's actually happening on your screen.
Wee!
Anyway, while you're playing as Super Sonic, you're going to read through the lore about a mentally ill woman.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I had been anticipating the first meeting with the patient. With a blend of doubt and excitement. What had I gotten myself into? The previous physician had failed to improve the patient's condition and had managed to get rid of her for dubious reasons. I suspect that the patient was put under high care as some kind of last resort. I had been called unconventional myself and have a reputation of taking on these impossible cases.
Okay, hold on a second. Stop for a second. I'm gonna turn you up. I think you're a little quiet. I'm gonna turn you up. Oh, you're at full volume. Okay. let me turn down the game audio then.
Okay.
I
I internalized this as a point of pride. So many modern practitioners have no passion for their work. The first time I saw the patient, I must admit that I was unprepared. Seeing her in person was a different experience than seeing the pictures of her pictures in her file. I would learn that in this case, appearances were devilishly deceitful. I had been transferred to our establishment.
Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright.
Early one peaceful summer morning. She was surrounded by several lawmen, and we first had to have a full staff meeting about safety when dealing with the patients. We've had to deal with violent individuals daily, but they seem to think that she was unnaturally unpredictable. I must admit that I found all of this stimulating, and I had a confidence in our process, so I didn't see cause for concern. I believe that some on the team were more shaken by all this, but I suspect that everything will go back to normal once the routine sets in. We housed the patient in a secure room on the second floor behind several locked gates. It would have required multiple system failures at the same time for her to escape containment. This first day was uneventful overall. The patient had been rather passive. We would soon start consultations. After a glance through her file, even a layman couldn't be surprised as to how the patient got into this situation. It had been in the news for about a week before the next gruesome story took its place. The patient had been linked to a string of murders, and an insanity plea had been too clear to deny. For a person to morph into such a
Wait, I could just transform into Supersonic instantly. What the heck?
deep childhood trauma had to be the reason. After learning about the family, it seems surprising to me that the patient didn't turn out worse. Her parents were more akin to beasts than men, especially the mother. The father was your typical prison frequent flyer, which was a blessing in a way, since he was mostly away from his daughter. Like the mother, he was a heavy drug addict, and essentially lived only to reach his next hit. He was violent and cruel, not quite characterized as evil, for his own trauma had left him less than a man. He frequently beat and abused the patient, probably since the first days of her life. It finally perished at the hands of the law during a drug-fueled frenzy, certainly a blessing for the patient. The mother was a more permanent figure in the patient's life, and is most to blame for what unfurled later. Living in a constant drug-focused mindset, she wasn't the caring mother that most of us had the chance to have. I suspect that the baby didn't get much human contact back in the early years, probably left alone while the parents were out hunting. It was revealed that the mother kept the patient locked in a room, or even chained, for most of her life. The patient had never received schooling and only learned actual speech in her teens. He was treated similarly to an animal. Her only contact with the outside world came from old video games and movies that her parents probably stole and sold for drug money. Once in her teenage years, as far as we know, her mother started selling her to whoever had the money. The patient likely developed feelings of hatred for other humans at this stage, and low regard for the value of human life. Once the patient reached maturity, she managed to escape her mother and was thrown, very unprepared, into an inhospitable world. The mind of a child is a malleable thing. It can be as fragile as it is adaptable. To survive such a horrible childhood, it's not uncommon for a young mind to adapt to complex coping mechanisms. If the trauma is too heavy to bear, it can help to let someone else wear it for you. Because the child's plasticity is something that someone can be imagined and made as real as oneself. This creation is made with the fundamental ability to deal with the specific trauma that is inflicting the host. Repeated trauma, the severity of it, and all kinds of different circumstances can affect the number and quality of fragmentations. It's hard not to believe that one would lose itself in a sea of others, especially if their strength was designed to be superior. But this sad eventuality isn't a part of the plan. It simply unfolds naturally and isn't necessarily for the overall benefit of the host. Understandably, for most people, she is a monster, not to me. While her actions can't be forgiven, there was no other path for her, even if she felt agency in this. I've met so many tortured souls in this lifetime. The weight
Okay, can you pause for a second?
and I feel bound to her curse. Yeah.
Okay, so I figured out how to do Supersonic, and it's not by getting 50 rings. You have to have your boost full. Like your boost gauge has to be full. Yes.
Does the boost gauge drain?
No, it doesn't drain once you turn into Supersonic.
You just stay Supersonic?
Well,
or do the rings drain?
The rings drain.
Why?
Let's go.
I have no idea. I don't know why that's how it... So, theoretically, I could just turn into Supersonic instantly at the beginning of a stage, because your boost gauge is full. Oh, and you also automatically get 50 rings when you turn into Supersonic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just find it funny. I'm talking about like this mental patient trauma, and you're like, I figured out how to turn into Supersonic.
Sorry. I just wanted to point that out. But anyway, continue your reading.
I don't believe that anyone else as my profession is willing to go to the lengths I have gone to. While the road is bound to be filled with sacrifice and pain, I believe that the results will help so many victims. She's not a monster, you see. She's hiding from real monsters that are invisible to everyone else. The innocent little girl is still alive inside, but they won't let her out without a fight. She's unequipped for it. As you're settling into your role, I bet you're starting to question what's happening to you. It's difficult for me to fully seize and imagine what being conscious is for you. I expect that the rules of your world must seem alien to you. What does it look like? You're probably facing fearful visions and impossible to comprehend phenomena. From the way you seem to be coping, I expect that these won't bother you anymore. I also imagine that you're starting to employ the feeling of power that you must have when you grab control of your world. Don't try to make sense of it all. Simply keep doing what comes naturally to you. There exists no challenge that you're ill-equipped for. You were born to be that way. You'll undoubtedly end up facing the others, these failed creations that were just a stepping stone to your own. While my failures were many, they were inevitable steps towards the ideal creation. Incrementation is key. I think you're ready for me to start answering the questions you may have. First, why am I telling you all this? Soon I'll be needing something from you. Revealing everything at once would have been overwhelming. I also needed to be sure you were ready. Do you hear her? Do you hear her cries in the aftermath of the carnage? She needs your help. You need to find her and free her. The others will have kept her hidden from you, but I was able to detect her presence. She's the only reason the patient was allowed to stay with you. She must be saved at all costs, because if you fail her, you erase yourself. The others understand this, and that's why she was allowed to survive. They're not as stable as you are, and I fear that soon they may change their mind or attempt deception. If I had to doubt that her innocence was absent, I'd have to terminate the whole project. Over the years that you've been working, I've seen most of the others disappear. This means that you're very close to your goal. Your final conflict will be with your predecessor. I had high hopes for her. You are both very similar. Finding the perfect recipe is extremely difficult and sometimes requires a small iteration of all that is needed. She was fierce and powerful, but she had been corrupted by her experience. I've created you to be better, more formidable and more reasonable. I need you to destroy all the others, to sterilize your world and bring peace to her mind. Once you free her, and only her innocence is left, our work will be done, and you'll know peace. This is your fundamental difference. You'll make it right. You'll give yourself up as final sacrifice. And that's it.
Alright.
Also, this stage was not...
Basically, I play as the player character's inner torment, or a manifestation of her inner torment, and by fighting through the depths of her mind, I ended up killing the evil parts of herself until only her innocence remained, and then I destroyed myself in order to make sure that she would still be alive.
Yeah.
Check this out.
It's a pretty neat story.
Also, this stage was not built for Sonic, and it's painfully obvious.
What was it built for then?
It was built for Shadow. I'm playing Moldy Jungle. But yeah, it's...
Dang, that jungle is pretty moldy.
Whoa! Moldy Jungle!
You know, Super Tails and Super Knuckles' design are pretty lame heroes, and
They're not even
super.
Yeah.
They're covered with...
Oh, also, guys, you want to know what's funny? So I had...
Your mom?
So I had 50 rings, right? I transformed into Supersonic. They gave me another additional 50. So basically, whenever you transform into Supersonic, you get 50 rings no matter what.
Top 10 speedrunning strats for Sonic Omens.
Oh, man. Oh, I almost died there. Yeah, this isn't... Oh boy. This just makes the stages like pathetically easy now. What the heck? Hey, I got an S rank.
It's like the opposite problem with it's like 06 and Forces. They have opposite problems.
Yeah. Okay.
This really is the love letter to Sonic.
All right. And we'll finish it off with Wellspring.
What about Spring Well?
I don't think that's a stage that exists.
Aww. That would have been cool.
Oh well, next time.
How do you spring well?
Huh. I think you need a spring, and then you jump into a well and die.
Oh man.
Holy frick, Sonic died? What the heck was... What?
What?
What happened?
Okay. Yeah, there's a server that I'm a moderator for, and it has a really extensive roleplay section that I muted because I just don't care. There's a list of dead characters, and Sonic has joined the list. I'm like, whoa, hold up!
Sonic died? I thought he would lose.
Hey, rest in peace. Tails is dead!
Is everyone just dying?
Wait, what? The universe exploded? What's happening in the roleplay?
Dang, they're doing Sonic in game.
I love how this is the playthrough that we have of this game. I love that this is the playthrough. This is gonna get so many views, I know it. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh wait, guys.
Yeah.
Should I do the final stage as Supersonic?
Everyone's just dying in your
roleplay.
Should I do the Should I do the final stage with Supersonic? Should I do it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. Wait, which ending happened in Sonic CD? The good or bad future?
I don't know. They were going off of Sonic Prime lore.
What was that?
Oh.
They were going off of Sonic Prime for the roleplay, so I have no idea.
Alright. The final stage is Supersonic. Let's get it.
Yes, freaking up. Legendary poison staff with 4 times damage, leech chance, coin chance, and critical chance. Alright, okay game, I'll use the funny poison staff.
Feeling good.
Oh yeah!
Final Fantasy fans, when I show them a good RPG, aka Sonic Chronicles.
Bro, you can't do that. You out of line. Oh my gosh,
okay.
Yeah. This is kind of exciting. We are going to be in a bona fide Sonic Kai.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what kind of edits I can come up with this commentary.
Speaking of editing, I need to edit my Sonic 1 video, but it's gonna be hard.
You should open the video with me saying, "Wait, Sonic died?"
I'm totally gonna do that.
Yeah.
It'll be like one of those like before like one of those like in one of those like coming up type of intros. Yeah, that type of thing.
And so people who didn't play Sonic Omens will be like, "Wait, what? What happened?"
They'll be so
like,
confused.
No, it's just Sonic.
Just confuse everyone for some reason.
Guys, there's like an hour, like 2 hours into the video, it's just us talking.
Yeah. About random nonsense.
Sonic died, but you see Sonic on screen, so what is it?
What the? Huh?
If the show's called,
bro, the dash panels didn't take me to.
See it.
The dash panels didn't take me to the grind rail, and I died. Wow. Hello.
That's Sonic Omens.
Yep. Cool. How am I supposed to see what's happening? How am I supposed to see anything that's happening?
You know how long this stream's gonna be?
Oh no, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the last thing that we do. The final stage is Supersonic. Yeah, it's a video.
It's not a stream. Yeah. Well, currently what we're in right now is the stream, but it's gonna be edited.
Yeah, it's gonna be edited into a video.
Oh, seems live.
Well, no, I'm not streaming right. I'm gonna be streaming later.
Oh, you mean Discord stream? Gosh.
Yeah, the Discord stream. But yeah, this is gonna be the last thing we do here. Just the final stage with Supersonic.
Yeah, this is gonna be like edited down into a video.
Yeah. Also, the Lightspeed dash just blasted me in the air.
Sonic Blast!
What the?
When Sonic
okay,
Blast
I forgot
on
what
the
I was
game,
supposed to do.
When Sonic Blast on the Game Gear is able to have multiple characters, but Sonic 4 can't.
Okay, guys, I have a question. So, the weapons that I have currently are a legendary minigun, a legendary scrap launcher, and a legendary poison staff. Now, I want to keep the legendary poison staff because it has a 4 times damage modifier. But that means I'm gonna have to get rid of my legendary minigun or my legendary scrap launcher. So the minigun is explosive, has a 32% chance to stun, and instead of firing bullets, it fires buzzsaw. Whereas the scrap launcher freezes enemies, is 70% bigger than normal, and 29% of the shots cost no ammo.
I'd say keep the scrap gun.
Yeah, I'm keeping the scrap gun and the poison staff.
I was leaning more towards the minigun.
Well, it's too late. Goodbye, minigun. You carried me through the final boss. Now I have a staff and a scrap launcher. Shadow Wizard Gang. Love casting spells.
Why is my cat smelling my foot so
What? That was so random.
Didn't know you were into that stuff.
That was so random. Also, being supersonic just allows me to fly through most of this. Wow.
That's such good content.
Yep. Good content. Good game.
It's like, wasn't it Sonic Generations that lets you just pass most of the content by using supersonic?
Colors does the same thing too, I think.
Well, I meant like in Generations, if you were boosting as supersonic, it would straight up fly out of the stage.
There's a skill that allows you to fly as supersonic, but yeah.
But I thought supersonic itself was a skill.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it cost points, and it took up 100% of the points.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cringe. Not red pill.
Oh yeah, also, another thing, guys. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
F. Plus ratio.
Ah, what was I gonna say?
These nuts.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
Almost there.
Orbital cat.
Oh yeah, Oh, okay, so apparently the lightning can still kill me.
Makes sense.
Seems legit. I thought as supersonic I was invincible, but nope.
Oh, excuse
you.
I burpeed it.
Okay.
What would you even give Hypersonic to make them far superior from Supersonic?
I have no idea.
Narratively speaking, or in terms of gameplay?
Try to explain for me.
What?
Imagine if MatPat made another game theory on Sonic, but opened up with 9/11.
So,
What?
How Eggman caused 9/11 IRL. See, gosh, what's his face? Osama bin Laden is a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog and has been since his early days of childhood.
Okay, that was Sonic Omens, everybody. The 3.2 update. Boy. That was indeed a video game.
I freaking love Sonic Omens. I love it when a game is poorly designed.
That was indeed a video game.
That was.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it was mainly just us ranting about stuff and we hallucinated the actual game.
Yeah, that sounds accurate as well. Well,
there's not really much for me to say about the game because I can rarely see what's happening.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Get it? You have bad eyes.
Any closing comments?
Go play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. That game is awesome.
Let me think. It was a pleasure to be here. It was really fun talking with everybody. Hello to your YouTube audience.
All 86 of them.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. And if I had to shield any game, go play Crosscode. It came out in 2018 and is one of the best games I've ever played. I think it's criminally underplayed. It's absurd that not more people are talking about it. So go play Crosscode. It's for like $20-25 on Steam. You will not regret it.
Cool.
Anyway, erumacro.
Yeah.
Not really great to say other than I couldn't witness the whole thing about Omen, so I'm gonna have to go watch the video. But I guess all I can say is that just be patient till we see a trailer come out, I guess, instead of just being too quick to assume that things are finally gonna get into the right direction. And even if the trailer comes out, anyone can criticize what they see. That's pretty much what trailers are.
So just be cautious and critical when it comes to future titles.
Yeah, anyone can be critical. I mean, there's only some people out there that, despite what we see in trailers, they just tell them, "Oh, the game's not out yet, so just wait. Oh, we're gonna get updates in the future, so we're waiting." Like,
well, with all that,
I'm just wishing for the community to get better and probably be more civilized in the future. But who knows, man?
Yes.
It's been the same way for years, so.
Well, with that, sorry, were you done?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so with that, I can see the quit button staring at me, and I can finally hit it. Goodbye, Sonic Omens.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.